passed actually is not correct. Because how, if you read the whole thing, you look at it, that the B says, 7B says, has not been exposed to work experience related to the person's area of study.
Which specific one are you talking
why don't I help
about?
the House? Because
The previous one.
I'm saying the B, because that's the same one. That is,
or 7.
7.
Wow.
And you know, if you remove the word been,
It doesn't make sense.
it will say has not exposed to work. So it is actually spoiling the grammar rather than correcting it. So I think let's just let Honorable Gishimu prosecute his so that he can correct what we have just done, because we have done a wrong thing.
Chairman. Yeah? Explain.
Well, now that we are in the same amendment, there is no big problem.
Okay.
But I would like to ask whether, Chairman, you would like to make reference to the error that is being raised by the Honorable Sunkuli.
Thank you. Chair, I advise that we recommit this amendment to the committee.
You know, Honorable Chair, we already put a question to yours. And the only way we can correct it is by dealing with the one by the Honorable Gishimu. And I would like to ask the chair to approach the table. Well, honorable members, we are going to proceed with the Honorable Gishimu, and we will be recommitting the amendment later. Honorable Gishimu? You had already moved. So, honorable members, you may take your seat. Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 7 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Gishimu. I now put the question that clause 7 be amended by the Honorable Gishimu. As many as have that opinion say aye. As many as have a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 7 as amended be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say aye. As many as have a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I would like to ask.
Clause 8. Clause 8.
I propose the question that clause 8 be part of the bill. Honorable Lesuda.
Thank you, Chair. I do propose that clause 8 of the bill be amended as it is in the order paper. And I don't know why we didn't, maybe we'll go back to that too, but once clause 2 removes counties from the definition of public service institution, it becomes necessary to remove...
Honorable Lesuda, we have not handled clause 2.
Okay, so I'm just saying...
We'll come to clause 2 later.
To it, yeah? Okay. So this 8 has reference to that, And so once clause 2 removes counties from the definition of public service institution, it becomes necessary to remove all remaining references to county approving authorities for logical consistency. It's just cleaning it up. Yeah, so I'm deleting.
I propose the question that clause 8 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Lesuda. I do not see anyone interested in this, so I now give a chance to the Honorable Nyikal. Honorable members, let me put the question. I now put the question that clause 8 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Lesuda. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We have another amendment by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal.
Thank you, Chair. I propose that clause 8 be amended as in the order paper, and the purpose for this amendment is in regard to payment, which I described here as stipends, but the amendment corrects that by also including remuneration in respect of interns, particularly medical interns and other professional interns who actually work and are therefore paid remuneration in accordance with the payment structure within the institution in which they work. So basically, it takes care of the issue of medical interns to a large extent. But I believe in other areas like engineering and architecture, the same may apply. Thank you.
Thank you. I propose the question that clause 8 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. I now put the question that clause 8 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. As many as have that opinion say aye. As many as have a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. We have another amendment by the Honorable Gishimu on the same.
Chair, in view of the amendment proposed and already passed by Honorable Lesuda, I seek to drop my amendment.
Thank you. Thank you very much, honorable members. I now put the question. Okay. Honorable Dr. Makali.
Yeah, just a further clarification to this matter, Honorable Speaker, because I think this amendment is intended to leave the counties to do their own program in terms of internship, so that what we are doing is basically for the national. But I know a lot of our students are also benefiting from the account level internship. So assuming account doesn't come up with a clarity on this, what happens? Because I thought possibly, I'm just reconsidering, but I think it's good we go on record that then this could encourage the counties also to think of a legislative proposal to take care of that gap, which seems to be arising from the Honorable Lesuda's amendment.
Mover. The Honorable Lesuda.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Actually, if you see the original bill, I had considered the matter of counties, but after thinking about it, I realized that different counties, for example, even have different CCs, even just the name, the title of who deals with matters to do with the internship. It's not as clear as the national government, where we know it's the Ministry of Public Service that we're dealing with. And so that is why I rethought and said, we will have a clause in here that then will say that each county is going to come up with its own legislation on how to deal with interns. Yeah.
Yes, Honorable Dr. Nyikal.
I think we should reconsider that, because if, say, we are looking like the issue of interns, and then you say each county will actually put their own legislation, then the whole of this is actually lost. And I'll give you an example which is not related. When we did the FIF Act, we actually put FIF Act and put a provision that counties can amend it. What has happened is that every county now is doing their own FIF Act. So I think we should have something that covers everybody. including the counties.
Honorable members, you know that's a very serious matter. It's a big issue to be decided at this point. To be decided at this point. Yes.
I was just going to add that this bill is very important. We need to pass it. Getting it into the county again takes it to the Senate and so on. It requires a bigger discussion, because this will be a shared bill in case you bring in to legislate for the counties.
Honorable members, though I do not have a vote on this, I'm just listening to the justification by the Honorable Lesuda, who is the mover of this bill. And I think it is something that she must have thought through: harmonization, the position of Public Service Commission, that you do not want to have a situation where students are being treated differently in different counties, and that you have a possibility of getting a different product. So I think what she's trying to seek is uniformity, kind of some uniformity. So members, ECOMAS, Honorable ECOMAS Mutuse, you have interest in this, or you are announcing your presence?
Honorable Speaker, I tend to agree with you that we need to have a uniform standard throughout the country in terms of how we manage internship. Because if we allow each county to set its own standard, we are likely to dilute the entire purpose of the law that we are making. And therefore, with a lot of respect to my colleague, I would urge that we set the national standard as established by the Public Service Commission to be the standard that is cascaded down to the counties, so that everywhere you are in the country, you are clear as to what entails internship. I thank you, Madam Chair.
Gishumu already dropped his amendment. So, honorable members, I now put the global question. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 8 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 9.
I propose the question that clause 9 be part of the bill. Honorable Lesuda. Honorable Sunkuli. We start with you.
Sorry, I didn't know close.
Actually, Lesuda, you do not have an amendment in this. Yes. Clause 9. Clause 9, Honorable Sunkuli.
I was so concentrating on clause 2 that I forgot clause.
Clause 2 will come.
No, that's okay.
We've not handled it.
Madam Speaker, I want to propose that clause 9 be deleted by inserting the words "and any other benefit" immediately after the word "stipend." I don't think that is his. But I don't know, Madam Speaker. I want to say I don't want actually to own this amendment, because it is written there, Honorable Sunkuli James, and I'm Sunkuli Julius. But anyway, pardon?
Well, will you move it as it is in the order paper?
Yes, that's
okay.
Right. So that we delete by deleting the word "ready to be" appearing after the word "be" in paragraph C.
Yes, that is what we have in the order paper.
Yeah.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 9 be deleted. It's not a deletion. It's actually a substitution. Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 9 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Sunkuli. I don't see any interest in this. I now put the question that clause 9 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Sunkuli. As many as of that opinion say aye. As many as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. We have another one by the Honorable Gishimo on the same, on clause 9.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, I propose clause 9 be amended as indicated in the order paper by deleting paragraphs D and F. Honorable Speaker, the reason for this amendment, deletion of D, it does not make sense. The intern to be engaged in public service shall make effort to acquire relevant skills in the area of specialization. To me, that is not something that is quantifiable. How do you make effort? Of course, when you are going there, you are going to make effort to acquire relevant skills. So to me, it is superfluous, and that is why I'm seeking to delete the same. D.
I propose the question that clause 9 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Gishimo. Honorable members, I do not see interest in this, so I move to the amendment. I now put the question that clause 9 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Gishimo. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now go to the amendment by the Honorable Nyikal. Dr. Nyikal, proceed.
Chair, I'm proceeding on the assumption that what has passed is only related to D and not F. Correctly, if that is so, mine is about feedback, that they should provide regular feedback to the supervisor. Now, what we are putting here in terms of interns that eventually are regulated by regulatory authorities, it is important that they also provide a feedback to those regulatory authorities. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I propose the question that clause 9 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. I now put the question that clause 9 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 9 is amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 10.
I propose the question that clause 10 be part of the bill. Honorable Dr. Nyikal.
I propose that clause 10 be amended as in the order paper, and the purpose of this, the clause says that an intern engaged in public service shall be eligible to payment of such monthly stipend as the Cabinet Secretary shall prescribe. What the amendment seeks to do is to recognize interns, particularly medical interns, who are actually employed and are now paid according to what the institution in which they work pay. So basically, we're just covering them, because the other one will then limit them to stipend only, and in their case, it is not stipend. Thank you.
Thank you. I propose a question that clause 10 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. Honorable Gishimo.
Chair, I agree with Honorable Nyikal. However, I think the concern of Honorable Nyikal will be cured by the amendment that I'm also proposing, which says any other benefit. Any other benefit covers whatever, because it may not only be the medical field that we have intern with different benefits. When we say any other benefit, then it covers everyone. So I think I think
you will notice that the Honorable Nyikal has proposed a deletion, and he has substituted with a certain paragraph. So you need to look at the, and if Honorable Nyikal's amendment goes through, yours will fall.
why?
Because he's proposing a deletion.
Let me see.
Yes, you may explain for the benefit of the Honorable Gishimo.
This is actually important because what I've really done, after the deletion, under A, I've actually brought what is in the bill as it is, so that although there's a deletion, that is it, so that if Honorable Chim wants, he can then attach these amendments to Part A of what I proposed. But B is actually a very important element because these are people who are actually employed, they are being paid, even gratuity will come. So to take the whole of that and put it as any other will really demean what that aspect is. And it's an important aspect. We know it gives us problem every time with in the health sector.
Before we go to you, Mover, Honorable Lesuda, I would like to give a chance to the Honorable Gishimu to further amend Honorable Dr. Nyikal's amendment to achieve your amendment. So, are you ready? If you are ready, I can do that. If you are not ready, I can give a chance to the Honorable Lesuda and then come to you after a minute. So we can go to Lesuda and then we come to you. Get ready.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I actually wanted to support the amendment by Honorable Nyikal. I think he just made it a bit more tidy, even in 10A. But I wanted to propose and ask whether it was going to be possible to just add what Geshem, and I think that is what you have said. We will attain the same, whatever he wanted also to mean here. But I also support what Dr. Nyikal has said, because there are interns, for example, like JSS interns, we have the teachers, we have the medics, who have a different arrangement in terms of their payment. They will be covered now in this bill. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Honorable Gishimu, you have a chance now.
Thank you.
I think, Chair, you need to be attentive because I would like you to tell us whether you agree with him.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I therefore seek to insert, to seek to further amend paragraph 10A as proposed by Honorable Nyikal to insert and any other benefit immediately after the word stipend, so that now my amendment can be carried along with the Honorable Nyikal's amendments.
Okay. So, honorable members, I now propose the question that the amendment in clause 10 by the Honorable Nyikal be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Gishimu. Yes, Honorable Mutuse, ECOMAS.
Thank you, Chair. I see the objective, and the objective by Honorable Nyikal is noble, but in my view, the way it is drafted does not come out quite clearly as to what is the intentment. Because if the intentment is to have the full-time interns, like medical interns, earning benefits, then it can be tidier in the manner that is being proposed by Gishimu, because nothing prevents in the manner proposed by Honorable Gishimu. So I don't know if both of them can compromise just for drafting purposes. Then it is a little clearer that you can earn a stipend, but also you can earn other extra benefits. So then you don't have to have a cabinet secretary and then a public service institution. So then there is no clarity as to who is setting the benefits. I thank you, Madam Chair.
Honorable Nyikal.
Chair, I
hope you are speaking to the amendment by the Honorable Gishimu.
Yes, I actually did agree, because if you actually get into the cabinet secretary's position and is paying stipends, that is normally something that comes fairly differently. Even during budgeting, stipends are not taken as seriously as remuneration. So if you then remove B and then just leave it with any other, you lose out. So I think Honorable Gichimu, by just saying monthly stipend or any other, then that can enhance the stipend area. It still belongs to the stipend. Then when it comes to B, you are talking on somebody who is actually on regular payment. And remember, this is not only talking of government institutions. We have a situation where interns, even the JS teachers are mainly in government, but in medical interns, maybe engineering interns, they may actually be working in non-government institutions, like in mission hospitals that actually employ interns. Then that will leave them out. So, and I don't think you will get to a situation where private hospitals, mission hospitals will now want to subject themselves to the payment regime in public service. But the D will now say they use what they have in their own institution. Let me give an example. If hospital, they take interns, but you cannot subject them to the rules of the public service. We subject them to their own rules of how they remunerate their employees. So I would just support the further amendment by Honorable Gichimu and leave B intact. Thank you.
Okay. Honorable members, I now put the question that the amendment by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Gichimu. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now, I go back to the amendment by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. I now put the question that clause 10 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 10 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. So now, Honorable Gichimu's amendment falls. But the good part is that it's already taken care. So thank you very much.
Clause 11.
I propose the question that clause 11 be part of the bill. Honorable Gichimu. Clause 11.
I don't have an amendment under clause 11.
Unless you drop it,
Let me
you have an amendment and it is in the order paper.
Let me check. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it your amendment or someone put it
Yeah.
there? It's yours?
Yes.
Okay, please proceed.
So, Honorable Chair, I propose to amend clause 11 by deleting the entire clause. Honorable Speaker, the clause reads, every intern engaged in public service shall be entitled to the provision of personal accident insurance cover by the relevant public service institution. Honorable Speaker, that clause, having amended clause 10, insurance cover is any other benefit. So I believe that has already been covered. That is why I was proposing to delete clause 11.
Thank you.
And then, Honorable Speaker, when we just limit that the intern to have a personal personal accident insurance cover, that limits them because there are also other insurance covers that may be required for the interns when they are serving. So I think once we say that the entitlements will be prescribed through regulations by the CS, and that is why I sought any other benefit an insurance cover is also a benefit to an intern.
Thank you. I propose the question that clause 11 be deleted as proposed by the Honorable Geshimu. I see a lot of interest in this. Yeah, starting with the Honorable Sunguli.
Yeah, I support Madam Chair, especially in view of the fact that SHA is now not a responsibility of the employer. It is going to be quite in contravention of the fact that the employer does not participate in the SHA. And to ask the employer to go beyond SHA might be too expensive and needs to have budgetary implications.
Thank you. Honorable Dr. Nyikal.
Whereas I would actually appeal to Honorable Gichimu that his any other there was good and covers many things. But I thought that my understanding of this, it is accident, provision of personal accident insurance. Now, my mind is thinking of people who are working in interns that are working in factories. You get young people, and during their training, like let's say engineers, then you put them in a factory, they work in a factory. Or you get, for example, people in civil engineering or architects or quantity surveyors. Then you take them to a building site. And those places, they are likely to be really accidents. And I think this is what we are talking about, not really medical cover. And I think going by Honorable Gichimu's other amendment of any other, it would actually be neat that if we say that any other will cover this, but I can see that any other does not commit the institution as much a clear indication, and you are thinking of people who are in areas prone to accident like factories and building sites. So I think let's protect the young people like that and leave that one stay. Honorable Giching loses nothing by the other early amendments in 10. So I would then oppose gently.
You are opposing the deletion?
Yes.
Well, I want to hear from the chairman of the committee, the Honorable Ken Chonga.
Chair, I support Dr. Nyikal because of I'm seeing some ambiguity on this. I support Chair.
Are you supporting the deletion?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
You are supporting the deletion by the Honorable Geshimu.
Dr. Nyikal.
No, Dr. Nyikal is opposing.
Oh, sorry.
Honorable members, you have to be keen so that we can make progress. You are opposing deletion, or you are accepting that Honorable Geshimu can go ahead and with the deletion?
No, I'm actually opposing the proposal by Geshimu.
You are opposing the deletion?
Yes.
Okay. Any other interest in this? Honorable Timothy Toroitich, member for Marakwet West. Then we'll close. Honorable members, those who are in the House and those who have interest in this, please hit the intervention button. So, honorable members, I now put the question that clause 11. Honorable Geshimu wants to say something before we close. Yes, 1 minute or less.
Chair. You know, this clause might also be discriminatory. Are the other public service, do the other public service enjoy personal accident insurance covers? I think that's something that we also need to ask ourselves, whether they are usually provided, yeah? So that now we don't make it possible for the interns only to enjoy and the other public servants do not enjoy that cover.
I would like to give one final chance to the chairman of this committee Chairman of this committee, one final
Madam
comment.
Speaker, the reason why it's being proposed is because, sorry? Madam Speaker, the reason why this is proposed is because they don't enjoy that benefit. And that's why it is being proposed.
Honorable members, I'll just go ahead and put the question. I now put the question that clause 11 be deleted as proposed by the Honorable Gishimu. Will as many as are that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The nays have it. I now put the question that clause 11 be part of the bill. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 12.
I propose the question that clause 12 be part of the bill. Chairperson, Honorable Kenchonga.
Speaker, as per the order paper, I propose the same, and the justification being that the amendment seeks to ensure that an intern shall be entitled to such a leave days as shall be determined by the Cabinet Secretary, having regard to the period of internship. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I propose the question that clause 12 be amended as proposed by the Chairman. I now put the question that clause 12 be amended as proposed by the Chairman. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question. Honorable Dr. Nyikal, you have an amendment on the same.
Speaker, clause 12 was talking about gratuity. And again, we are talking about people who actually are on salaries, and therefore, if we are there on salaries remuneration, they will actually be entitled to that. And therefore, I will say I'll make an amendment so that that does not apply to them, so that they are on salaries and they can get gratuity. That is the import of the amendment.
Thank you. Thank you. I propose the question that clause 12 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. Honorable Ekomas Mutuse.
The amendment being proposed by Dr. Nyikal, in my view, enhances the purpose of the provision, which is to give the interns to further cater for the welfare of the interns. And because they will be providing services, and many times they provide service equivalent to those who are fully employed, it is only fair in terms of labor rights and labor relations that at the end of their internship period, they also get gratuity as proposed, and therefore I fully support.
Thank you. I now propose the question that clause 12 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 12 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 13.
I propose the question that clause 13 be part of the bill. Chairman, Honorable Kenchonga.
Thank you, Speaker. A proposal just laid on the order paper, justification being that the amendment seeks to expressly provide that an internship period under the bill shall be for a period between 6 and 12 months to ensure that an intern is afforded sufficient time to gain the requisite skills and experience. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed by the Chairman.
I oppose that amendment because it does not conform with the reality in Kenya. Most of the schools, the Rift Valley Institute, Utali College, and other want their students to go for internship, but they are given a period of 3 months. Now, if we bring a law that excludes a huge number of people, it is not fair. I think the chairman should consider, in the interest of the hustlers, to remove that provision, please.
Okay. Honorable members, please go to the intervention button if you want to deal with this one. I see the Honorable Irene Mayaka, nominated member. The Honorable Rahim. Is Mayaka here?
Madam
The
Speaker.
Honorable Rahim,
Yes.
member for North Imenti.
I agree with Honorable Nikal because I think what is needed is clarity, and he has put the clarity there. So I agree with Honorable Nikal.
Actually, we are on clause 13, and we are dealing with the chairman of the committee, who is the Honorable Kenchonga. The Honorable Gishimu? Okay, let me deal with the intervention button. The Honorable Naisula Lesuda.
Thank you, Chairperson. I know we deliberated a lot on the issue of the time frame while we were before the committee. But when I look at the initial, how it is in the bill, it caters for everyone. So that whether it's 3 months, whether it's 6 months, and so we're just saying that it cannot, because it says an internship period shall be valid for any period as may be determined by a person in charge of a public service institution, but such internship period shall not exceed 12 months. So, okay, but also it depends with the other institution. But the limit, capping it 6 months to 12, there is a student who might just have 3 months. So are we saying that that student has to really do that, to do internship for 6 months to graduate? So I'm rethinking not to go with the chairman's and the committee's amendment.
Anyway, honorable members, in the bill, it says shall not exceed 12 months. Honorable Gishimo?
Chair, I oppose the deletion, the amendment by the Honorable Chair, because not exceeding 12 months also takes care of his concern. Because there are some instances, as the Honorable Naisura has said, the internship might be for a short period, yeah? And of course, that locks anybody who wants to go for an internship for like 3 or 4 months. So I think let's leave it not exceeding 12 months. So any period between 6 and 12 months is also covered within the provision as it is in the bill.
The difference, honorable members, there is a difference between, the chairman is saying between 6 to 12 months. The bill says shall not exceed 12 months. So the matter of 3 months is now, well, I would like to give a chance to the Honorable Irene Mayaka, nominated member.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Chair, the reason why I also oppose the Chair's amendment is because this is too definitive when it says for a period between 6 and 12 months. And just to give a practical example, like for example, for the interns who are going for jurisprudence, they go for 3 months. So when you define between 6 to 3 months to 12 months, you're actually locking out the ones who have a specific period of 3 months. So up to 12 months is actually safe for everyone.
Thank you. Yeah. The Honorable Timothy Toroitich, member for Marakwet.
Chair, I rise to support the amendment by the Chair. Honorable Chair, if you look at the bill as originally drafted, it caps a maximum of 12 months. But if the amendment I'm reading as provided for in today's order paper, that is clause 13.2, it says, subsection 1 shall not apply where a regulatory authority prescribes an internship that exceeds 12 months. Honorable Chair, if I'm reading the order paper as it is, what if there is an agency or an authority or an entity that provides for internship exceeding 12 months. If we limit as provided for originally in the text, what happens for those exceeding 12 months?
The chairman is clear about 6 to 12, so it cannot exceed as per this bill, even the chairman's, even for all the other amendments. Yeah. So, honorable members, do I go ahead and put the question? I proceed. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed by the chairman. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The nays have it. I now put the question. We have another amendment on the same by Dr. Nyikal. I hope you can move faster, honorable members.
Okay, we're moving faster. That having passed, what my amendment is taking into consideration, for the majority of interns that are not under regulatory authorities, that will be suffice. So all I'm saying is now, my amendment is saying that that will not apply for situations where a regulatory authority requires more than 12 months. So that we limit it, and to a large extent, this will actually be medical interns who may require more than 12 months. So that the application, what we have said, applies for everybody. But when you come for pre-registration interns, then the regulatory authority requirement is important, so that we don't create a conflict in the law. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Dr. Nyikal. I now put the question that clause 13 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Nyikal. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 13 as amended be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 14.
I propose the question that clause 14 be part of the bill. Honorable Lesuda.
All right, so thank you, Chairperson. I rise to move that the bill be amended by inserting the clauses as they appear on the order paper. And it is just to clarify that Article 2321G of the Constitution emphasizes merit, fair competition and qualification. Prior internship provides relevant public sector experience and demonstrates capability which is consistent with merit-based recruitment. So by inserting this, it's giving that whoever is recruiting considers internship as work experience, and probably earn them some points more than someone that hasn't, because we've had the whole debate of interns saying that they need to be absorbed. Sometimes I know there could be budgetary constraints to it, that automatically after the internship is over, they be recruited, but it is someone has actually taken time to do internship probably for a whole year. So that should count for work experience, Madam Chairperson.
Thank you. I propose the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Lesuda. Honorable members, I had said that if you have interest, you hit the intervention button, and I don't see any interest in the intervention button. I'll now put the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Lesuda. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? Mine is, what is indicated on my document and in the order paper is 14. It's 14. You actually moved properly. You indicated 14. So let's proceed. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We have an amendment by the Honorable Gishimu. It is important for you to know that part A of your amendment has already fallen because we have carried the one by the Honorable Lesuda. What is out of order, Honorable Lesuda?
Order paper, I think I moved because if you check the new clause 15A, I did 15 and not 14. Is that so? So what? Yeah, because 14 is different and I also have an amendment. So we can go back to 14 and I don't know. It's 15 on the order paper, the one I moved on the interns' experience being factored when they're being recruited.
You moved 14 and you moved properly. You can move again. Honorable Lesuda, you can move again. Honorable Lesuda, you can move 14 again. We are still there, so we have an opportunity for you to move again.
So thank you, Madam Chairperson. So I do move that clause 14 of the bill be amended in subclause 1 as in the order paper. And this one, Madam Speaker, is that Article 47 of the Constitution requires administrative actions to be lawful, reasonable, and procedurally fair. So I looked at the 24 hours and I realized that someone could, something could have happened to them and they collapsed and it's 24 hours. So, and in 24 hours, maybe that person has not reported to the employer. So I thought that is quite... And I thought 24 hours is also reasonable. Because also we can't have interns disappearing. And the only thing we are saying is please just notify your employer that you're not able to go to work. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members, I now propose the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Lesuda. Honorable members, I'd ask you go to the intervention button. Timothy Toroitich.
Honorable Speaker, I rise to support the amendment by the chair because, Honorable Speaker, 24 hours is quite unreasonable. I think 14 days would also meet it's reasonable to the extent that someone can explain where they were, and of course that guarantees fair hearing, pursuant to Article 50 of the Constitution.
Member for Baringo.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair. I also want to support the amendment by my sister, Honorable Lesuda, because 24 hours is relatively, but depending on the circumstance individual can have, it is good if we can consider this because of the humanity. Thank you, Madam
Thank
Chair.
you very much, Member for Baringo. The Honorable David Mboni, Member for Kitwiro.
Thank you very much. I think 24 hours is quite a short period. But of course, 14 days is quite serious. 14 days is quite a lot. So I think I'd like to agree with the Mheshimiwa Mbensuda that we can reduce this time to a bit, maybe 72 hours or something like that. But 14 days is...
Gishimu.
Honorable Chair, I also support my colleague's amendment, Honorable Naisura. I drop my amendments and go by her amendments so that these interns can also be serious in their work. And also it provides for a provision of explaining why you are absent. So I think 72 hours is good, 3 days.
So you are officially, you are withdrawing part A.
Yes.
But you still want to prosecute C and D,
Yes.
or you have withdrawn everything?
No, I'll prosecute the other two.
Okay, so honorable members, I propose the question. Honorable Dr. Nyikal.
Some guidance. Would that also apply for interns that are actually on working terms, or those now will be handled with the labor laws? Because if you're thinking of somebody who is actually employed, is actually being paid, and then their instance being discontinued on these grounds, for an intern who is actually just getting experience, it's okay. But for somebody who is actually
You are seeking
I seek
clarification
guidance.
from I give you a minute, Honorable Lesuda.
Thank you. You know, the amendment is, I think this is something reasonable for anyone who's on internship. 3 days, why wouldn't you communicate to whoever is your employer? It's not saying that missing work. It is saying without permission or reasonable cause for a period exceeding 24 hours. So just notify your employer on why you're out of work, whether you're employed fully as an intern or you're there to gain experience. So it cuts across.
Thank you. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 14 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Lesuda. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now, Honorable Gishimu, you have a chance to move your amendments.
Honorable Chair, I propose that clause 14 be amended as indicated in the order paper. And I'm seeking a deletion of clause 14(1)(c) and 1D, because one of unsatisfactory performance, that's a very unmeasurable, a vague consideration for someone to be dismissed from an internship. What is the yardstick of measuring that performance? You know, it is left to the whims of the person who the intern is under to determine what is unsatisfactory performance, unless we have a list of what is unsatisfactory performance, or even defined, then I think that is superfluous. And also D, failure to obey lawful instructions. You know, what are lawful instructions? So that also leaves the discretion of the person under whom the intern is to determine such things. So we just, I think it's fair we delete them to avoid a situation whereby an intern will be chased away or discontinued for reasons or for things that cannot be measured or ascertained.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 14 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Gishimu. Honorable Member for Marakwet West, Timothy Toritich.
Honorable Chair, whereas I support the amendment by Honorable Gishimu, C and D, also in terms of E, commission of a criminal offense, who determines whether an offense is criminal. What I'll propose, Chair, I don't know whether I'm allowed to propose an amendment at this stage, to say that once the intern has been arraigned before a court of law and charged with a criminal offense, because who determines, can the employer determine whether an offense is criminal?
So now which one are you, you are supporting deletion of C and D?
Chair, I'm supporting deletion of C and D, but also proposing an amendment on E to say that arraigned before a court of law and charged with the commission of a criminal offense. Because, Chair, you cannot, an employer cannot determine whether an offense is criminal unless that person has been, charges have been preferred and a matter taken to a court of law so that at least an offense has been prescribed before that particular, it is determined whether it is criminal or not. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Lesuda.
Chairperson, I hear what my colleague is saying, but he cannot propose an amendment on the floor. The amendment that is before us is the one by Honorable Gishimu, which I actually support. So it's a good proposal, but there's no amendment on the floor.
Actually, Honorable Lesuda, he can amend, he can further amend Honorable Gishimu's.
I'm well guided, but I thought this is a totally different amendment because it's not just, Gishimu is talking of deletion of B and C, so can we deal with that?
David Boni.
Thank you very much. I want to support deletion as proposed by Honorable Gishimu. You know, and it's as factual performance. To me, this is a value judgment. I mean, is the employer to determine if this person is performing or not. And therefore, I don't think this something should be in the law. Because as he's saying, if you bring in the law, then you need to bring indicators to show that this person is performing or not performing. So I really support a deletion of that, that clause. Thank you.
Honorable members, criminal offenses are known. Criminal offenses are known, and I would like, for the purpose of making progress, I would like now to push the question. Yes, Honorable Dr. Nyikal, I hope you can be the last on this.
I think I'll be.
Yeah.
You know, my colleagues have said unsatisfactory can't be measured. Criminal offense again needs that, and I do support that they actually get deleted because under 15, the Cabinet Secretary may make regulations for the benefit of carrying out of this act. It means, now if they want those details, then that is left to the Cabinet Secretary to bring in. So deleting them does not actually deny the system a way of getting those unsatisfactory, determining a criminal offense, because the regulations can take care of that. So I will also go that we can actually delete them.
Honorable members, I'll put the question. Honorable members, I put the question that clause 14. Oh, before I put the question, the member, the Honorable Jematia. The Honorable Jematia.
I want clauses, specifically the intention of the mover, it was very positive, considering that this is going to be new people, someone coming to a place of work. And if you look at the gross and disorderly conduct and performance, they should be aware that this should also come out as much as deleting there should also be a proper guidance on how this procedure should be done. In place of that return, what about the what is in their place? So that we actually do this with a proper guidance on that.
Honorable. I want to put the question, honorable members. Honorable members, and I'll put the question that clause 14 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Gishimu. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? Honorable members, I do not have a vote. I have no, so I'm going to put the question again. I now put the question that clause 14 be further amended as proposed by the Honorable Gishimu. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as have contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. And I now put the question that clause 14 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Will as many as have contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 15.
I propose the question that clause 15 be part of the bill. Honorable Gishimu.
Chair, I propose to amend.
Today, in the name of Jesus, as we are studying in this nation, this is the center of Nairobi, dear Lord. We are within Nairobi County, and this is where the National Assembly is. We command your blessing, and we declare the victory of 2027, that, Lord, our opposition leaders will win. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, we pray and believe. Amen.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa, Your Excellency, our party leader, ladies and gentlemen. Naomba tafadhali tupate viti vyetu. Your Excellency, the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the People's Deputy President, and our esteemed party leader, DCP party. Our Deputy Party Leader, Honorable Cleophas Malala, and the entirety of the National Executive Committee, uongozi wote wa chama cha DCP, honorable members of parliament, ikiwa ni wabunge wetu kutoka bunge la kitaifa na lile la seneti, na vile vile tukiwatambua members of county assembly ambao ni wakilishi wadi wote ambao wameweza kufika mahala hapa, DCP members, all Kenyans present, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. DCP, hapana jamani, nataka nisikie, sababu leo ni siku ya tamasha na siku ya furaha. Mwanzo lazima tukumbuke DCP, 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 Harambe. Asanteni sana. Mwendo ni kama huo, na tulisema mwendo ni wakasi. Wajua kawaida kwenye jamii kuna mtoto ambaye anazaliwa, lakini mtoto ambaye amezaliwa kila mtu huenda akafikiria itakuwa namna gani, lakini kuna yule mtoto ambaye anazaliwa kila mtu anasimama na kujua mambo hapa ni tofauti. Mtoto kidogo kimiaka ni mdogo, yule mtoto ni kama DCP, imekuwa kidogo kama miezi 7 tu, lakini yule mtoto ameingia kwa ushindi mzito, ameingia kiwanjani na kuwachapa wengi ambao karibia walikuwa pale kwa karibia kama miaka 20. Siku ya leo ni siku ya furaha, siku ya sherehe, tamasha ni kubwa, na ni siku ambayo tumefika hapa kuweza kusherekea ushindi wetu. Bila kuendeleza zaidi, ningetaka basi kwa heshima na taadhima kuu niweze kumuomba kiongozi wa party ambaye ni deputy party leader wetu, Honorable Cleophas Malala, kutuongoza kwa awamu ambayo inafuata. Welcome Mheshimiwa.
Asante sana. Our party leader, viongozi wote ambao wako hapa, our party chairperson, Honorable David, our Secretary General, Honorable Ezron Obaga, honorable members who are present here, DCP. Sasa party leader paka tukubaliane. Hii kitu ni sikiza ground ama sikiza wa Kenya. Lakini naona hii ground imeshika kabisa, si ndio? Sasa tutakuwa tutasema DCP, tunasema sikiza ground. Tukisema ya pili DCP, sikiza wa Kenya. Haya tujaribu basi. DCP, DCP, Harambe. Asante sana. Ningependa kwanza kuwakaribisha kwenye makao makuu ya chama cha DCP tungependa kusema kwamba leo tumefurahia sana kukuwa na nyinyi wanachama hapa katika chama cha DCP. Hii ni chama chenyu, na wakati wowote tunapata neno, tunakaribisha wanachama wote wakuje, sababu msingi wa chama ni wanachama. So on behalf of the party leader, ningependa kuwakaribisha kabisa katika chama chetu cha DCP. Jambo la pili, ningependa pia kuwaeleza haswa ni kwa nini tumekuja hapa leo. Tumekuja hapa leo kwa mwongozo wa party leader wetu, ambaye wakati walitangaza kwamba tutakuwa na by elections, yeye kwa mwongozo wake aliongoza chama chetu kuenda katika hizo by elections. Na tukasema tukienda vita, yule warrior ambaye anaenda vita akirudi nyumbani ni lazima aite jamii yake, wasemezane, tujue kwamba ni nini tulipata na ni nini hatukupata. Hii ndio objective ya hii mkutano. Tumewaita hapa leo kwanza kusherekea the victories that we attained during the just concluded by elections. Na just a brief history, kwamba tuliweza kuweka candidates katika eneo 6. Eneo ya kwanza tuliweza kuweka candidates kule Malava constituency, ambaye alikuwa anaitwa wakili Edgar Busiega. I don't know if he's around. Kama hako anaweza simama wave. Wakili Edgar Busiega, ambaye kwa sababu ya ile undugu ambaye tuko nayo katika United Opposition, tuliweza kubaliana na wale wenzetu wa chama cha DAP kwamba yeye apumzike kidogo, tuachie mandugu zetu waweze peperusha bendera. Eneo ya pili ambaye tuliweza weka MP aspirant candidates wetu ni kule Magarini, kule Pwani, kule Kilifi. Tuko na Mheshimiwa Stanley Kenga. Ako hapa, kijana wa nguvu kabisa. Ako hapa, atapewa nafasi yake pia, atasema wakati wake ukifika. Vile vile tuliweza kuweka pia MCA aspirants kule Purko Ward, kule Kajiado. Mheshimiwa Sanare kama amefika hapa leo, ako kule nyuma kabisa, pigia Mheshimiwa Sanare makofi. Vile vile tuliweza weka candidates pale Narok Town. Kijana mrefu, mzalenda, tall, sijui anaitwa Mheshimiwa Masikonde. Ako hapa na sisi. Vile vile pia kule Ingo tuliweka Mheshimiwa Aduda Dickson, ambaye alipeperusha bendera yetu pale kule Ingo. Na nitawaambia penye kisa hii stiko. Nitawaambia huyu mtu anawakilisha nani. Huyu ni MCA ya mtu mkubwa sana. Na ametembea leo na form za basari. Nataka tukitoka hapa tunapitia pale Kotu, anapeana wanajaza, basi sisi tunaendelea mpaka tusaidia wa Kenya. Vile vile hapa katika jiji kuu tuliweka Mheshimiwa Wanyoike, ambaye yako hapa na sisi pia. Hao ndio viongozi ambao tuliweka. Sisi kama chama ambacho kimekaa chini ya miezi 7, we were strategic in our approach. Hatukutaka tu tuweke watu kila mahali ni kama tunabahatisha. We were strategic. Na mkiona kati ya hizo viti tuliweza fanikiwa kupata viti 3 kutoka kwa hizo. And zile viti 2 ambazo tuliweza kupoteza, hatukupoteza kwa margin kubwa, tulipoteza kwa sababu ya wizi ya serikali. Mheshimiwa Kenga kwa hapa alijaribu sana, na Mheshimiwa Sanare alishindiwa kura kidogo tu. lakini tunataka kuashua wale watu wa Purko na Margarini kwamba in 2027 hizo viti ni zetu. Mheshimiwa Party Leader, utaniruhusu tu niambie wa Kenya kwamba mumeona sasa DCP sio chama kile ambapo watu wausema kwamba ni chama cha mlima peke yake. We have proved beyond reasonable doubt that DCP is a national party. Muliona tuliweza enda kule Western Region kwa ngombe ya ODM tukachukua kiti yao. Tukaenda pale Masaini tukachukua kiti yao. Na kuhakikisha kwamba DCP ni chama cha kitaifa, tulikuja hapa katikati, capital city of Nairobi, mahali Kenya nzima wanaishi, tukachukua kiti yao. So we are a national party and we are proud to be a national party. Na Party Leader, nilisikia watu wakipiga kelele juzi ati unasema ati umesema tutachukua viti zetu. We want to confirm that hii viti yote tutachukua. Yeah. That is our business. And we are supporting our Party Leader kwamba viti zote tutachukua. Na sio Nairobi peke yake. Tukienda kule Nyeri tutachukua zote. Tukienda mimi kwanza huko Western nitakaa ngumu kabisa. Want to give them a warning, si ndio? So tunajipanga na tusitishwe na mtu yoyote. We have a strong Party Leader. Let us support him. We want to build a very strong political party. Otherwise, Party Leader, nakushukuru sana. Tunataka sasa tutambue pia kwamba Party Leader, vita ambaye tunaenda kule mbele ni muhimu wa Kenya wajue kwamba serikali ya William Ruto ilidhulumu sana aspirants na candidates wetu. Muliona kule Narok vile walifanya paka Rigijia anavaa helmet bwana. Lakini Mwenyezi Mungu alituwezesha. I would like to expose the brutality of William Ruto. DJ nataka and I want to warn mtu kama anajua apendi kuona picha mbaya, tafadhali usiangalie. Tungependa nionyeshe ukatili ambaye William Ruto alifanyia wa Kenya. Kwa picha hapa tu kidogo. Are we ready? But there is a warning. Vile walifanya bado? Iko ready? Asante. Tungependa tu tuone walipiga vijana wetu. Vijana wengine wakanyongwa, wakatupwa katika sokoni. Angalia ndio hawa. Angalia ndio hao. Angalia. That is William Ruto for you. Ndio hiyo. Angalia. Paka sasa hivi tuko na vijana karibu 14 hawawezi patikana. Walinyongwa, wakatupwa kwa mtoni. Na wale watu walifanya hiyo wanajulikana na walikuwa wanasaidiwa na polisi. So pia tunataka tuambie William Ruto kwamba huwezi tuua ndio ukae kwa uongozi. The will of the people will prevail. Kwa hayo machache, ningependa sasa kwa heshima na taadhima tumkaribishe Party Leader wetu atupatie mwongozo. Karibu sana. Where is the stand?
DCP, please be seated. Rambe. Thank you very much. Our newly elected members of the County Assembly, the Honorable Douglas Maskonde, the Honorable Aduda Okwiri, and the Honorable Wanyoike, distinguished DCP members. Our party is the newest kid on the block. And even before we officially launch our party, Kenyans have shown us tremendous support and trust. To the people of Narok, Kakamega, and the city of Nairobi. Thank you very much for believing in us and electing our candidates. Bure kabisa. To the people of Narok, Kakamega, and Nairobi, the great city, thank you very much for believing in DCP and electing our candidates. We contested 5 elections in the 2025 by-elections, and we won 3. The Honorable Douglas Maskonde, the Honorable Aduda Okwiri, and the Honorable David Wanyoike, my hearty congratulations on your great win. You are our newborn triplets. When the history of DCP, the party of the moment, will be written, you'll have a chapter. In Magarini and Puko Ward, we came a close second, despite voter suppression, state-sponsored violence, vote stealing by the Kenyan notorious thief you all know, and his brood of vipers of this despotic regime. While at it, the statement of election of the 3 of you as made by the people of Kakamega, Nairobi, Narok, Kajiado, and Kilifi counties affirm that DCP is a strong national political party. William Ruto, in his usual lies and narrative, has been going around the country saying that DCP is a tribal party from the mountain. I want to ask William Ruto, is Kakamega wa Manyora? Is Narok Nyandaro? Is Nairobi Kirinyaga? Shame on you, William Ruto. DCP is a serious national party that will send you home. We are the newest party in Kenya, most famous, and the most fought by government. Why is it that only DCP is attacked by the Ruto government? Because it poses the greatest threat to William Ruto. And it is the most serious political party in the republic. What you are seeing is nothing. More is coming. The beauty is we are fought because we are the most strategic political party. We are fought because we are the most agile party. We are fought because we are the most democratic party. We are fought because we have the best interests of the Kenyans at heart. We are fought because we are the most popular political party across the country. We are fought because we are with the Kenyan voter. We are fought because we are truthful. We are fought because we, the DCP party, listen to the people of Kenya. I want to tell the naysayers that the future of Kenya is here. DCP will form the next government. Watch this space. We will not be distracted by anything, by anyone, by any obstacle. In the 2027 general elections, we shall win the presidency. We shall win most gubernatorial seats. We shall win most senatorial seats. We shall win the majority of the National Assembly seats. And we shall win almost all members of the County Assembly. We shall build a government that listens, includes, and empowers every Kenyan, and that is our mission. We shall have a Kenyan where every citizen voices heard, respected, and shapes the nation's destiny, and that is our vision. On the question of party nomination and party primaries, I want to affirm DCP belongs to every Kenyan, and there will be no preferred candidate when issuing party tickets. All aspirants must go to the people and seek their support. We shall conduct free, fair, transparent nominations, and the most popular aspirant will carry the party ticket. If you want a direct nomination, please leave DCP and go to other parties. There are no direct nominations in DCP. Let me thank the people of Narok, Kakamega, Kilifi, Kajiado, Nairobi, and the people of Embu, Better North for their courage. The violence and intimidation, state-sponsored violence that was meted on you has never been witnessed before. It was hostile. The government that you elected landed on you not with healthcare and security, but with rude and brutal brutality. Some of you paid the ultimate price. Others are in hospital. History will be kind to you. Last week's by-election in Kenya were the worst in recent times. We were slowly rolling back to where we left in the 1990s. We saw a violent script of 2007 of planned and targeted electoral violence, trail of deaths and subversion of the will of the people, especially in Better North, Magarini, Malava, and Purko Ward, and attempts across the electoral areas which the people thwarted, including Narok. I really want to salute the great people of Narok for your resilience and courage and saying no to intimidation. Because we listen to the people, we have information that this regime would want to play the Better North, Malava, Narok, Magarini, and Banisa script in 2027. I'm sorry, Mr. William Ruto. The route to ICC is beckoning. You remember what you did to our women and children in Kiaba Church is what you repeated in Kariobangi North, attacking children in church. Mr. William Ruto, what beef do you have with the Kenyan children? Why do you butcher children using police? What you did in Kiamba in 2007 is what you have repeated in Kariobangi. The world is watching. ICC is beckoning. You had a date with ICC. I see another one coming. Let me speak to IBC at close range. You watched all the above and kept your silence. Before you, we had other IBC commissioners dined with the oppressors of the Kenyan people. But the good thing, it is not all of you. We know who is doing what, and we shall name you one by one. Chairman of IBC, we know you are brought by Nanok, who works for William Ruto. Your actions are being watched by the people of Kenya. Let me speak to the big request for voter registration. I want to appeal to the Gen Zs. You are the future of this great country. This country looks upon you to liberate our land from oppression and mismanagement of public resources. The only weapon in our war is the ID and the ballot. Please, our young people, register as voters. My people, I say to you, you have witnessed the worst regime in the history of our nation. Our children have been butchered, our land has been stolen, our Sunday school kids and women have been tear gassed in churches, our healthcare has been destroyed, our education sector is lost. Kenya is now a laughing stock in the international arena. For the first time, we are being discussed on the floor of the US Senate for worst reasons. Our travel passports are no longer trusted in the world, and the worst is yet to come with this regime. The future is in your hands. You must register as voters and come out in large numbers in 2027 and vote out this regime. Once again, let me reiterate the position of our party, the DCP, in the 2027 general election. DCP will have a presidential candidate. We shall field governors in the 47 counties. We shall field senators in 47 counties, members of parliament, 290 constituencies, and members of the county assemblies in 1,450 wards across the country. Kenyans would write the history as the Narok Township, Kariobangi North, and Kisa East has done. Nikiongezea tu kidogo, niseme, I want to ask the media to be responsible and to stop open bias. On Sunday, I said that DCP is in talks with Wiper and other parties in the United Oppositions. And we have looked at the formula in Nairobi, regional composition, party loyalties, and past performances. And we have come to the conclusion that the United Opposition can take 16 out of 17 seats. We have looked at the history of the voting patterns in Nairobi, and we are convinced that the United Opposition, where DCP and Wiper are strong partners, can take 75 out of 85 wards. I have seen the Star today in a headline lying to people of Kenya that I say DCP will take the 75 seats. Shame on you. I saw Taifa Leo yesterday with a bold headline saying that I said all DCP candidates in Nairobi will be Kikuyus. Shame on you. I said DCP is a national party. And I said whoever is given the DCP ticket, we don't know to know your name or where you come from. You can come from any community in Kenya. Once you have the DCP ticket, all of us will back you up. I want to ask the Star, which is owned by William Ruto, to stop yellow journalism and behaving like gutter press. I want to ask Taifa Leo to be responsible. You are a very respected newspaper. Don't lie to the people of Kenya. Rigiji said that DCP candidates will be Kikuyus. When I look at the people who want to run at the DCP here in Westlands, there are very two strong aspirants from the Mlembe Nation. And one of them, Atahama na hiyo kiti. And we in DCP will support that candidate. I have very two strong aspirants, our cousins from Abaguzi for women rep. And whoever takes that ticket, our cousin from Abaguzi, you will have the support of DCP Nairobi. I have looked at Kibra, my cousins from the Mlembe Nation. Two guys have expressed very strong interest, and we shall support them to a man. DCP will support all communities who are in our party to run here in Nairobi. And I am saying, why Nairobi? The contest previously has been between us, those of us who are previously in UDA and ODM. UDA supporters were not William Ruto supporters, were my supporters in Nairobi. Nimehama na hao wote. William Ruto has nothing in Nairobi. Wale wa ODM walisaidiwa na Kalonzo. Mathare, Makadara, Kibra. Is Kalonzo alikuwa anasaidia nyinyi? Kalonzo wako na sisi kwa United Opposition. So tukisema United Opposition tutachukua hizi viti is a reality. And those seats are for United Opposition. DCP is part of United Opposition. Itapata nafasi yake na ni nafasi kubwa. Kwa sababu pia tuko na wafuasi wengi katika Nairobi. So please, you people from the newspapers, report correctly. Don't twist narratives so that you can help William Ruto to spew nonsense. That Rigiji amesema ati Wakikuyu atachaguliwa Nairobi. Huyu Okwiri amechaguliwa Kisa East ni Mkikuyu. Huyu Maskonda ni Mkikuyu. Na muachane na hiyo Wakikuyu, si ni wa Kenya. Hata wakichaguliwa iko makosa gani? Let nobody intimidate the Kikuyu nation. The Kikuyu nation is part of Kenya. And they will fight for their space. But they work with their cousins. So, nyinyi wale mnajipanga hapa Nairobi. Wewe anza kuongea na Makuzo. Mimi naongea na Kalonzo, ni Kuzo. Mimi naongea na Wamalwa na Malala, ni Kuzo. Hata nyinyi mwaje kuongea na Makuzo huko chini. Ndio sisi tukiongea hapo juu na nyinyi mnaendelea na conversation. The cousin movement will prevail in Nairobi. Yeah. I want to talk to citizenTV, Stephen Leto. If you are here, you filed a very biased report on Sunday, and you are there personally. Criminals came and attacked us in church. They were driven away by Christians. They came back, backed by police with guns and fought us. The OCS threw a tear gas canister in church. Then Stephen Leto files a report that police came to separate gangs who were fighting. It's a lie. It's a lie. You know? Stephen Leto says that police did not throw tear gas canister in church. We were there in church when the OCS threw a tear gas canister. Let's be professional. Even if you want to run for a seat at the UDA, as long as you are working for a TV station, be neutral for now. When the time comes, resign, go and vie for the seat. The truth of the matter is that we were attacked by goons under police supervision and help. How do you report that police were separating gangs who were fighting? And you are there yourself, you are tear gas with us. Let's be professional. I have a lot of respect for Royal Media, and I'm a fan of Royal Media. But I want to register my disdain and disappointment with Stephen Leto for that fake news and narrative you filed on Sunday. And you need to correct it. I am very disappointed with Nation, Taifa Leo, for reporting yesterday that I said Kikuyu should be elected in Nairobi when you know it's a lie. You be professional. Give a clip where Rigiji said that these 75 seats should go to Kikuyus. It's all nonsense. They are trying to create a wedge within United Opposition. The correct position is, and I said, the United Positions will take 16 out of 17, and even that, the 17th one, if tukijipanga vizuri, we will take 17 out of 17. I said the United Opposition will take 75 out of 85. Tukijipanga vizuri, we can take 85 out of 85. We are in talks with Kalonzo, we are in talks with Wamalwa, with Natebea, with Malala, and we are brothers. You know, people think that they can create a wedge between us. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka led the DCP campaign in Magarini. That is how close we are. Tupigie Kalonzo makofi. Na mimi nimemwambia my cousin Kalonzo Musyoka, wewe ndio umesaidia ODM Nairobi siku hizi yote kuchukua viti. Umewasaidia kuchukua Mathare, umewasaidia kuchukua Kibra, umewasaidia kuchukua kila pahali, wanakuachia kiti moja. Nimwambia kuhusu OCB, unisaidie vile ulikuwa unasaidia ODM. Iko makosa gani kuhusu akinisaidia? Iko makosa? Na mimi siwezi kuwa kama hawa ati tumwachie moja. Sisi we are fair. We'll sit down and say where DCP is strong and requires Wiper support, Wiper will support us. Where Wiper is strong and requires DCP support, DCP will support. That is the arrangement. But you see, they want to create a narrative, oh, DCP wants to dominate Wiper. Nonsense. We are very strong partners. That is how Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka took over the DCP campaign in Magarini. That is how close we are. That is why in Mubuni North, the people there called me to address all meetings on phone to support the Wiper candidate. And you know, people are trying to think that they can get Kalonzo away from the United Opposition. You are daydreamers. And Kalonzo himself has said, the spokesman for the cousin movement is Rigiji. So, if William Ruto wants to take Kalonzo, you come and talk to Rigiji. And William Ruto, because you call me a tribalist, the day you come to a manyora, you come with a translator. Si ndio? Si anasema si ni wa kabila? William Ruto ukitaka kuongea na mimi ukuja na translator. The United Opposition is strong. It is very strong. And nobody can divide us. But we in DCP now, we are more concerned in building our party. Tujenge chama chetu kwanza. A strong party makes a stronger United Opposition. I have seen some people who pretend to be the united opposition, but they are all manner of wheelbarrows, trying to advance an argument on social media that if DCP is strong, it weakens the united oppositions. How so? How does a strong DCP weaken united opposition? For united opposition to be strong, you need strong parties within united opposition. So let us not be distracted from building a strong DCP. I have seen some people complaining that I'm selling DCP too much. You want me to sell your party? Unataka nikuje niuze vitu ya duka yako? Mimi siwezi. Chama changu ni gani? That is my party. I don't belong to your party. Wewe kuja Nairobi kama Rigiji amesema DCP ndio yenye kusema Nairobi, wewe kuja sema yako ndio yenye kuvuma. Then tuone wananchi wataenda kwako ama wataenda DCP. Sell your parties. Most fellows don't even market their parties. Their work is to criticize Rigiji for selling DCP. Unataka nikuje niuze chama yako? Wewe kwenda kwa soko, hii ni soko huru. Kuja Nairobi useme hii yangu ndio yenye kuvuma hapa CDCP. Wenye Nairobi wataamua. But let nobody try to make me feel that I am committing any political crime by marketing my party DCP. That is my job. Kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni mpaka usiku. Sasa ndio kazi yenu pia. Tuuze chama che? Yes. You build your party, come we compete. I don't hold any brief for any party. Even if you're united opposition, I hold no brief for anybody. I sell my party and then I work with parties within united opposition. Let me say I am very saddened that William Ruto is killing ODM, and we would want ODM to be a strong political party. Strong political parties are good for our democracy. And let me tell ODM, you will lose every seat here in Nairobi if you follow William Ruto. Kula ya William Ruto Nairobi ni 24,000 only. Ile alikuwa na ringa nayo ilikuwa ya Rigiji, nimehama naye. Kalonzo is not with you. Mutatoa viti wapi? Wewe mtu ya Mathare Oluoch, utatoa kiti wapi? Kura ya Rigiji hapo na ya Kalonzo umeenda nyumbani. Ati mnafuata William Ruto watu ya ODM. William Ruto amenunua ODM, imeuzwa na Junet na Wanga. Tayari wamechukua deposit. Yeah? Sasa siku Raila alikufa, the day Raila died, Junet used to be with Raila throughout. He never went to collect his body. Alifika airport akajifanya ni mgonjwa, akawachwa akiuza ODM. Hao mabroka wameuza ODM. Sasa ODM people, Narok seat was yours, imeenda na DCP. Kiza East was your seat, imeenda na DCP. Hii Purko ward ilikuwa yenu, imeenda na UDA. Kiza East mlikuwa namba 9. Si ndio? Hii Kariobangi mlikuwa namba 3. Namba 4. Hii ODM imekui. William Ruto has destroyed ODM and we are very saddened. We are very saddened. And mimi aliniambia nikiwa deputy yake, hii ODM hii nitaimaliza. And it is true. I want to tell what ya ODM. Mukikubali ODM iuziwe Ruto na Junet na Wanga, mutakuwa a minority party. You only get a few seats in Luo Nyanza. Sasa Masaini tumefukuza nyinyi huko. Kajiado mmepoteza. Narok muenda. Kakamega hamuna kitu. Nairobi tumemaliza nyinyi. Sasa mko wapi nyinyi watu ya ODM? But we don't want ODM to die. Sasa tumesikia William Ruto amesema akinunua ODM hataki Sifuna, atamfukuza. Edwin Sifuna, I want to tell you my brother, you are a good leader. Ukifukuzwa na William Ruto, you are welcome to DCP. Sifuna akuje asikuje? Sifuna is a great senator in Nairobi. And I have no problem with the DCP supporting Sifuna to be the senator of Nairobi. We have no problem. Si ndio? William Ruto amesema hata huyu Babu Owino akinunua ODM akwe. Babu Owino ukifukuza na William Ruto, this is your home. Kuja nyumbani. Si ndio? And DCP is a party for Kenyans, patriots. Great leaders like Sifuna has space hapa. And if you feel uncomfortable in DCP, Babu and Sifuna, come to Wiper, our partner, no problem. But nyinyi watu ya ODM mkifuata William Ruto hapa Nairobi, hakuna hata kiti hata moja mtapata, because kura ya William Ruto ni 24,000. Iko inakona hapa Lang'ata. Sasa nyinyi mnajua Kalonzo ndio amekuwa akisaidia nyinyi. Sasa mnafuata Ruto. Ruto hana chochote Nairobi. Lang'ata tutashinda. Tutashinda. Yes. Tutaangalia. And I am clear in my mind. Where Wiper is strong, we support Wiper. True or false? Where DAP Kenya is strong, we support them. True or false? Where DCP is strong, they support us. Si ndio? Na hizi viti ni ya kila jamii katika Nairobi. Katika governor, senator, women rep, tutaangalia vile tutachanganya watu ya Kenya, so that we have the face of Kenya in Nairobi. That is the way. But I want to assure you, we have looked at Nairobi and past performances and regional alignments. Nairobi ni a united opposition 100%. So you newspapers don't twist. Ati Rigiji nataka Wakikuyu wachukue Nairobi. Don't. Just be professional and be fair people. And you must know that also you have a responsibility to be truthful. Don't twist narratives. You know? Miambie ODM nyinyi, mimi tumejipanga vizuri. UDA 60% ya UDA tumechukua kama DCP, si ndio? Sasa nataka tunyemelee area za ODM. Si ndio? Si Narok tumechukua. Si tumechukua Kakamega. Tumechukua Nairobi. Tuendelee tusiendelee? Sasa hii Nyanza ndio iko kibarua kidogo. Lakini all these other ODM zones vile wameenda kwa Kasongo, you know ODM without Abagusi, without Mlembe Nation, they are dead. You know huyu Raila alikuwa anasaidiwa na Wakisi, Waluya na Wakamba. Wote wamehama wako united opposition. Sasa wamebaki wachache ndio wanasaidia William Ruto, and not all of them, just a few. But I want to ask the great patriots, James Orengo, Anyang' Nyong'o, please don't allow William Ruto to kill ODM. ODM is Raila Odinga's great legacy. Na msidanganywe, nilisikia Uhuru akisema ati wanangojea NADCO report ikuwe implemented. It's a lie. William Ruto aniambia hiyo kitu ya NADCO hakuna pahali taenda. Wewe mzee Uhuru, tell William Ruto, if he is sincere, he wants to implement NADCO, the way he removed him from office within 2 weeks, atafute pesa, aite wabunge, awapatie na wasenata wapitishe NADCO within 2 weeks. It will not happen. It's a lie. The 10-point agenda, full implementation of NADCO report, it will not happen. Inclusivity in governance, wapi. Project and strengthen devolution, hakuna. Economic investing in the youth, wapi. Nimesikia William Ruto akikemea vijana wetu na kuwatukana. Oh, these young people, they are cowards. They don't want to marry girls. Oh, they are fearing girls. Why can't they marry? These boys cannot marry because they have nowhere to take the girls. How do our young people marry a girl and he has no salary, he has no job, he has no home to take the girl? I think our young people are very responsible for saying, I cannot take somebody's daughter to nowhere. How do you marry a young girl and you have no food to feed the young girl? So William Ruto, kama unataka hawa vijana wetu waowe, wapatie kazi. Tengeneza uchumi. Hii vijana wako tayari kuoa, lakini unataka waoe wasichana wapeleke wapi? I think our young people are very responsible. How do you take somebody's daughter and you have no salary? Huna hata cubicle ile 10 by 10 ya kumpeleka. huna pesa ya kumnunulia nguo. Mkipata mtoto huna pesa, SHA is not working. Lida mama ilikufa. So William Ruto, stop abusing our young people and laughing at them. You are the reason why they are not marrying. Wewe ndio umezuia hivi vijana wetu kuoa. Umewanyanyasa, wengine umewaua, wengine umesema wapigwe risasi kwa mguu. Sasa ukiwapiga risasi kwa mguu wataoa namna gani? Eh? Hii Kasongo ni bure. Eh? Yeye anataka anapesema watoto wapigwe risasi kwa mguu, alafu anawaambia wakaoe. Wataoa namna gani kama wamepigwa risasi kwa mguu? Nyinyi watu wa magazeti, muulize hiyo Kasongo kuliko kueneza uvumi. How does he expect these young boys to marry? They have no capacity to start a family. They are jobless, they are helpless. They are intimidated, they are harassed. In fact, those young people are responsible. I think that is wisdom. How do you start a family when you have no capacity? Mimi nataka kuambia vijana msijali. Nikiunda serikali nitalainisha mambo, within wire muoe nyote. DCP oye. Vijana wae wasioe. Wasaidiwe. Wapate kazi wasipate. You know how? You know William Ruto. And you tell Kenyans you want to make Kenya a first world country. How can a country be first world when goons are a unit within the National Police Service? How? A country run by goons. And you know I have seen police saying ati watashitaki vijana hapa Nairobi. PS Raymond Omolo ndio alipanga hiyo fujo ya Kariobangi wakiwa na ma MCA ya ODM. Sasa nimeona wamekamata hao vijana hapa Wajaluo wapeleke hao kotini. Why are you not arresting the MCAs and the PS internal security? Siku tulipigwa airport, Murkomen alitoa pesa ya goons. I saw him yesterday. We cannot allow goonism in Kenya. Murkomen, it is during your reign as CS Interior that goons have become part and parcel of the National Police Service. You should be ashamed of yourself. Saa unavaa ya bei kali na viatu, lakini wewe ni ovyo. Eh? It is during your reign as CS Interior that police have been escorting goons to rain terror on the people of Kenya. It is during your reign as CS Interior that police and goons work hard in hard. Vita ya Narok, Murkomen was coordinating with Betty Minor on how goons will beat the Maasais and the Kikuyu people. And then Murkomen anasimama kusema that we shall deal with the goons. You think Kenyans are fools? Pale katika safe house yako Lavington is where you paid people when I was coming from the US. Is where you gave 3 million for mobilizing goons. I am asking IG, watu walitupiga mweki. It is William Ruto who called the deputy IG na kusema polisi waondoke ndio tupigwe. And then Ruto is pretending that he is fighting goons. He is goon number 1. He is a chief goon in this country. Ndio? Ni goon si goon. You know, but let me assure you before I wind up. Let me give you comfort. I know you feel intimidated by use of goons and police in the by-elections. It is not possible during the general election. All goons will be their constituencies. Si ndio? Si wananchi watadili nazo? And there will be no policemen to back them. Police are never enough to manage general election. They must get help from KWS and KFS to get at least 2 policemen in every polling station. There will be no policemen to back the goons. So the people of Kenya will deal with the goons and arrest them and take them to the police station. And luckily, let me also inform you, in the last 6 months of the campaign, the police will be on our side because they are part and parcel of the Kenyan nation. And even police are complaining about SHA, about education, about the onslaught on their payslip. Let me assure the people of Kenya that police and goons will not interfere with the 2027 general election because they have no such capacity. Tena pale kwa agency kutakuwa MCA ako na maagent. Iko MCA karibu 10. Those are 20 agents. Governor 4, another 8, senator ingine. Utakuta agents karibu 100. Na kila mtu ako na watu wa? It's only these by-elections the state can concentrate resources and goons and police in a place. But during the general election, hata Kasongo atakuwa huko Sugoi. Akingangana na mambo ya? Yes. All these fellows who are organizing goons akina Ichungwa, they have been Kikuyu, wakingangana huko, wakitolewa. Everybody atakuwa kwao. Si ndio? So I want to encourage you that you shouldn't worry about these goons and police in the general election. What is important is to build our party. Na mimi nataka murudi kwa ground. Mtu atafute kura. I have seen some fellows, they think that unaweza pata kura kwa social media. Ati wewe ni blogger unafikiria tutapewa ticket because you are blogger. Na nani? Hii ticket inapatianwa na wananchi, si ndio? Yeah. Inapeana na wananchi. Let everybody go to the ground and let us reach out to our cousins, our partners. Tafuta urafiki. Tafuta urafiki. Na from January 15th, sasa ni kazi ya kuuza chama. Mufungue maofisi sub-county, county. Mimi niko tayari 24/7 kuja kupigia chama debe. And I want to finally to tell aspirants who wants to go to parliament, to the National Assembly, to be governor, to be senator, to also be strategic as you choose the political party ambayo utaenda naye. Ujue nipate leader wa chama gani ako tayari kuja kupigia wewe debe mashinani. Mimi mnajua ukipata ticket yangu mimi niko kwako. Si ndio? Yes, I'll come and campaign for you. I'll come and campaign for you once you get the party ticket. And I have told you and I want to repeat, free and fair, credible nominations. Nimeona watu wanajaribu kuleta propaganda, sijui tikiti naweza uswe na nani. How? Don't fall to that propaganda. Just ignore it. Those are our detractors who are very worried about the strength of this political party. This is a party of the moment, it's a party of the future. Nimeshukuru sana, asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. DCP? DCP? Rambe. Aende asiende. DCP ifume isifume. Asanteni sana, thank you very much. Yes. And huyu Kenga, Nani? Do you want to bother with such characters? Why do you want us to discuss employees of William Ruto? Those are fellows, they are not worth our attention. Tunataka huyu, tumekubaliana leo katika NEC, mkikubaliana na sisi, huyu Edgar Siega na Sanare. Kenga, Sanare na Busiega wakuje waketi katika National Executive Council. As many of that opinion say aye. Aye. The ayes have it. So that we strong to take. Thank you very much.
Haya, wapi makofi ya party leader wetu? Senate na vile pia tutapatia kijana mmoja aweze tuongelesha, lakini kwanza ni kukaribisha na yule ambaye tayari amekula Biblia. Yule ambaye ni MCA. Najua wengine bado. Si ndio? Tutaanza na senior most. Wanyoike akusalamie. Harambe. Harambe. DCP. DCP. Haya, asanteni sana. Party leader wetu Rigiji na viongozi wote na Wakenya wote, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Mimi ni furaha tele na niko hapa mbele yenu kusema asanti. Hii kiti ya Kariobangi imeletwa na viongozi wote wa Nairobi na pia wa Kenya, si ndio? Ninashukuru watu wangu wa Kariobangi, ninasema asanti kwa kunichagua, na mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu mimi sitawaangusha, kazi nitafanya. Ninashukuru chama yetu ya DCP kwa kusimama na mimi tukiongozwa na party leader wetu Rigiji, pia asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Mimi ile kitu nataka kusema kama firstborn wa DCP hapa Nairobi. Hawa watu party leader amesema wakichoka na hizo chama ambazo wameenda, wakitaka kukuja hapa DCP, niko tayari kuwashika mkono niwalete kwa chama yetu ya DCP. Ingine ya mwisho ile nataka kusema, kuna jambo ilifanyika pale Kariobangi on Sunday. Na jana nilikutana na mzazi mmoja wa mtoto ambaye ako kwa ile picha, amevaa pink. Ni aibu sana kusikia viongozi wengine wakisema tear gas haikurushwa pale kwa kanisa. Na tunajua kuna watoto wameumia. Mimi nataka tu kuambia hao viongozi wakuwe wazazi. Saa zingine siasa tunaweka kando na tunaangalia. Ninajaribu kufikiria wazazi wa hao watoto. Ile kazi wako nayo ya kuconvince huo mtoto aende kanisa hii Sunday ambayo inakuja. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Tunaelewana kweli? So ni uchungu sana saa zile mtu anaenda kutamka maneno ambaye yani najaribu kuimagine huo mtoto akiwatch TV ama akisoma gazeti ati anaona kuna mtu anasema hawakurushia tear gas na kuna mtoto ambaye alipelekwa mpaka hospitali. Shame on you. Asanteni sana. Harambe. Asante sana. Huyu mheshimiwa Wanyoike alijitokeza sana, na hapa kwa chama tulikuwa tunapatia kila kiongozi wa chama eneo moja ya kusimamia. Eneo la Kariobangi tulipatia wa youth leader. Youth leader ako hapa kutoka kwa chama, na vile vile pia tukapatia coordinator wetu Ken. Ako wapi Ken? Ako pale, huyu ndio alikuwa anasimamia kama coordinator wetu wa Nairobi. Na Jemo. Wapi Jemo? Hao ndio vijana walisimamia campaign za Kariobangi na wakadeliver. Ningependa tu dakika moja tu salamia watu.
Asante. Majenzi top shotter. Top shotter. Tupo. Tuensure mzae wetu Rigiji ametusikiza. Protocol, following the protocol established. Asanteni sana kwa kuja leo. Na Your Excellency, thank you for giving the opportunity kwa vijana na wamekuonyesha wanaweza deliver. Na vile vile kama ulipea vijana kiti waende wa deliver, tunaomba 2027 upatie vijana tikiti. Kwa sababu hata sisi tunaweza ongoza. Kwa hivyo county assemblies ijaye vijana. Senate ijaye. Parliament ijaye. 2027 lazima tukue hapo kwa viti na tuchukue kura. Sawa sawa. Karibuni nyote DCP. Hii chama ni ya vijana na mzae ni sisi anatushikilia. Thank you party leader for giving young people Nairobi the opportunity to deliver the seat, and we brought it home.
Asante sana, asante sana. Wapi makofi our youth leader. Bas, sasa nataka tuende kule Ingo tukaribishe MCA wa Honorable Francis Atwoli. Akuje atuongeleshe. Wapi mheshimiwa Aduda? Atuta. DCP. DCP. Harambe.
Our able party leader, His Excellency Honorable GACHAGUA, the mastermind of by-election, our deputy party leader, Cleopas Malala, the executive members of DCP, honorable members and family members of DCP. Mlembe mwesi, mlembe khande. Kwanza nipigie my party leader, asante sana. Alisimama na sisi kuanzia mwanzo hadi mwisho. He did it equally. To my fellow MCAs elect from Kariobangi North, Narok Town, I know the battle was not easy, but through the support, tulipita, si ndio? Asante sana. Our DPL, Cleopas Malala, and his super team, waliishi kwangu. Wakasema kwamba lazima to deliver. And when I met my party leader, akaniuliza swali moja, kijana utadeliver? Nikamwambia lazima nilete kiti nyumbani, and I did so. Kwa watu wangu wa Kisa East, thank you so much. You stood by me. It wasn't easy, the battle was tough, but because Mungu alikuwa na sisi, ndio tukapita. My party leader, asante sana, Mungu akubariki, akupee maisha marefu. Hakubagua. Wanasema ati chama ni wa Mnyoro, sijui kwa mlima. Kwani kwa Toli ni kwa mlima kweli? Sisi tutasimama imara na chama. I'll be loyal to the party from today, tomorrow and forever. Kesho nafungua ofisi yetu. Naenda kutafuta ofisi Huisero nilikuwa nimepata. So ukikuja, my able party leader utafungua hiyo ofisi. Kwa familia ya DCP, Mungu wabariki sana, tutembee pamoja na party. This is the only the strongest and powerful opposition party. Ndio? So we are here to stay. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana. Na sisi hatuchelewi. Tumekubaliana kwamba kesho Mheshimiwa Duda tunampeleka kwa County Assembly ya Kakamega kuapishwa, na pale kwa County Assembly ya Kakamega mnajua tuko na ANC ambaye ilishikanishwa ikakuwa UDA, na tuko na ODM. Sasa hivi broad based UDA wanafanya kazi na ODM. Sasa tungependa kutangazia the Kakamega County Assembly that the leader of minority ni huyu wetu wa DCP. Sababu nyinyi mko serikali, sisi tuko opposition. Congratulations Aduda for being the leader of minority katika County Assembly. Utaform hizo committee zote, utakuwa unakaa peke yako huko. Bas, sasa tuende kule Narok Town. Tuite Mheshimiwa Masikonde atusalamie pia.
Asante sana our DPL. Harambe. Ala Masai. Harambe. Kule Narok tunasema ni one term na ni one touch. Sawa sawa. So tumeongeza kidogo. Haya. Hebu tuende. Harambe. Kuza Maskonde. Guza wananchi. Guza rigiji. Asante sana. Basi our variable Secretary General, the chairman, leaders present here, wananchi wapendwa, tusalimiane salamu za First, wacha mimi nichukue hiyo nafasi kushukuru Mungu sana kwa kuweza kutufikisha hapa na kutuwezesha na familia yangu, jamii ya Maskonde. Nataka kushukuru His Excellency Rigathigachagua, the party, kwa kutushikilia sisi candidate vilivyo. Ni candidate na unafikiria 2027 kukua kwa debe. Vile, in a very special way, I want to thank the people of Narok Town, despite all the intimidation, the tear gas, na iko mama moja pale ambaye mimi Masai ndafuata yeye, ile Betty Maina alileta tabia chafu pale ya kupiga watu wetu na kutuletea goons na Land Cruiser. Mimi nataka kuambia yeye tutakuja hapo, hata wewe tutakutana na wewe. Tumetayarisha wazee kule watakuja kutakasa hiyo town na kuondoa hiyo uchafu kabisa, ndio tusiweze kurudia tena. Nataka kuwashukuru jamii ya Narok. Na siasa tulimaliza 27th, na kama chama cha DCP sisi tuna believe na ideology zetu za kusikiza ground na kufanya kazi. Tuko tayari, tumejipanga, tunakuja ground, tusameheane wale wote walikuwa pande ile ingine. Nyinyi mmeona chama ambaye ni ya kusema ni chama ya DCP na mkuje sasa katika chama yetu. Ile ingine ambaye ni ya mwisho, I want to request, because today I'm standing here on a national platform, that Narok Town is now open for investment. Whoever feels that uko na biashara ungetaka kufanya kule, mimi kama MCM teule, ofisi yangu itakuwa open. Mkuje pale tuzungumze, tutafute mbinu ya kuweka ajira pale, tuajiri vijana wetu. Sina maana hiyo. So karibuni investors Narok. MCA wenu pale yako very sober. And lastly, I want to accept the congratulations of His Excellency Ole Ndutu. Nashukuru nimepokea congratulations zako. Vile nataka kusema pia request yako ya tufanye kazi pamoja, pia mimi sijakataa hiyo. Sisi tuko tayari kufanyia wananchi kazi. Lakini Mheshimiwa Governor, mimi tutakubaliana kufanya kazi kama zile matatizo ambazo wananchi walisema wewe uko tayari kutekeleza. Miradi ile ya industrial park ambaye iliwekewa budget, sisi tunataka kabla tufike hapo tuunue Biblia, tukute contractor yako kwa site. Ile daraja ambaye iliwekewa 2023-2024 na haijafanywa, yale nana pale majengo pale hivi Katakala pale Polonga, sisi tunataka tukifika tukute contractor wako kwa site. Sina maana hiyo. Ile miradi yote hiyo, stima hapo kwa stage, mimi nataka kukuta municipal management imeweka stima hapo kwa mama wetu na kwa stage yetu. Zaidi ya yote tupate street lights zote za Narok Town zinafanya kazi. Hapo ikifika iko sawa? Akifanya hizo vitu zote, si tutakuwa tuko sawa? Ya mwisho, Your Excellency, kama utaki sisi tusumbue wewe, tumekukaribisha kwa chama yetu ya DCP. Sina namna hiyo, ili tuweze kuimba wimbo sawa sawa. Otherwise, asanteni sana jamii yangu ya Narok ambayo mmekuja. Hebu simameni, His Excellency aone upendo mko naye kwao, na tupigie hao Masai makofi. Najua mkiongea mzuri mambo itakuwa mzuri. Asanteni. Siku ya Alhamisi tuende speech ya kwanza tunaendelea hapo, na sisi hapa na show His Excellency na team yote watakuwa pale. Hebu tupigie makofi. Your Excellency, siku hiyo kuna tear gas, siasa imeisha. Siku hiyo ni kukuja kuambia wananchi asante, na siku hiyo tutapatana na miradi sawa sawa. Sawa. So asanteni sana. Wacha Mungu awabariki. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you.
Huyu ni mwanasiasa. Very good leader. We have identified talent. We are going to nurture it. Bas, vile pia tungependa mheshimiwa wetu Sanare wa Purko Ward akuje atusalamie. Mheshimiwa Sanare, huyu ndio alikuwa anapigana na State House Controller. State House controller kamshindia kura 108. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Haya. Wacha nichukue fursa hii kuwasalimu wa Kenya pamoja na our party leader Mheshimiwa Rigathigachagua pamoja na viongozi walioandamana na wao, ndugu yangu Masikonde. Nafikiri sisi na Masikonde ndio tuliandamwa zaidi. Maana kuna kisemo walisema governor wa Narok aliweza kusema ati kama yeye Masikonde atashinda. Wacha nieleze hiyo kwa lugha ya mama, itakuwa ni kuaibisha governor na si mzuri. Wacha wasikia wachache watamwambia ukweli. Lama sai imiro ningaba jerejo ana imiro ningwena pagere ya ashira hiyo sitasema kwa Kiswahili, mara Masikonde ndio kusema, pia mimi sitasema, but hiyo nimesema kwa lugha ya mama. Kuna dhibitisho na Your Excellency nitakuambia baadaye hiyo maneno Governor Ndutu alisema. Pia mimi ningependa kushukuru wa Kenya na nianze tu kwa kusema Harambee. Harambee. Asanteni sana. Kabla niendelee niweze kusema kwamba mimi nimetoka Purko, Kajiado County, na kusema ukweli hapo niliandamwa na yule mtu anaitwa State House Controller ambaye ni Kato. Alikuja na mamilioni ya pesa huko. Lakini dhibitisho ni tarehe mwaka ujao ambaye ni 2027 tutamcharaza ya ukweli. Siku hiyo hawakuja apambane, but uzuri walijua Sanare si mchezo. Na mimi naona kweli, kusema ukweli, vile mkubwa wetu amesema ambaye ni Rigiji, hii mambo ya ODM inaenda ikiisha. Ati mtu wa ODM mwenye alikuwa huko kwetu alipata kura 299. Aibu. Hiyo ni kuumiza ODM. Hii chama ya UDA inaumiza ODM. Na mimi nataka kuambia ndugu yangu ambaye alipata hiyo kura chache, mimi niko nahitaji na hiyo kura zako. Adikamba kuja pande hii, tutashinda Kato na huyo rais yake waende nyumbani by 2027. Na ningewaambia wa Kenya pia, hapa ndio mahali ya kushikiliwa vizuri. Mimi kitambo nianze hizo miezi 3 kufanya siasa, hakuna siku hata siku moja sijaweza kushikiliwa na wao viongozi wakiongozwa na party leader. Huwa wanatushikilia sana, wanafuatilia wa Kenya vizuri. Na mimi ningeomba kwa wale wenzetu, Ruto akijaribu kuandama, kujeni hapa ndio nyumbani. Msipoandamwa hata msingoje kuandamwa, kujeni kabla. Si mnapenda hiyo? Si chama ni ya wa Kenya? Na mimi nataka tudhibitishe, Mungu akitujalia by 2027 viti zote, hakuna huruma. Siasa inanga huruma, ni kuchukua yote. Si ni sawa? Wa Kenya si tusalimiane kwa hewa. Wacha tu niseme pongezi sana wa party leader pamoja na viongozi wakiongozwa na Malala. Malala alikuja nyumbani huko, alikuja kuongea ile ya ukweli. Na hao wa Kenya wanaishi huko Purko. Mimi ningependa kuwashukuru mbele ya Rigathigachagua na hao party leader hao wengine. Ningependa tu kuwashukuru sana. Nyinyi mmekuwa watu wangwana na mmetufanyia kazi ya maana. Kama si wizi na utu pesa yao ya wizi, hawangetushinda. Lakini mimi najua tutadhibitisha, na mimi najua hii kitu itakuja nyumbani. Mungu akitujalia na atupe neema, na tuendelee kuombea our party leader na tuombe kwa party yetu tukingoja wakati wa Mungu. Dhibitisho ni kwamba wapi watu wa Kajiado nimekuja na wao waweze kusimama. Basi hao ndio Your Excellency nimekuja na wao, na hao watu wanakupenda zaidi, na mimi nataka utupee appointment tukuje nyumbani, iko vile tutakuja kusema kidogo. Asanteni, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Sanare, simama tu hapa. Asante sana. Ningependa Mheshimiwa Masikonde akuje hapa, chairman akuje hapa. Alafu na Kamwaro akuje hapa. Party leader, ningependa kuambia kwamba tuko na mheshimiwa ambaye alicontest in Oloropil Ward, Narok, kwa chama cha ODM. Amesikia mwito wako na ako hapa, na angependa ODM aingie kwa chama chetu, I would like you to come and receive him officially. Yeah, anaitwa Robert Oletaga. Which one? Oloropil. He came second. Asante. Tunaambiwa alipoteza na kura 50 peke yake. Sasa hiyo 50 tutajazia. Okay.
Asante sana, Your Excellency. Nataka kusalimia watu kutoka Narok. Hamjambo? Enda swalo Masai. Kajala yolo buyu mkono wale wananijua. Your Excellency, mimi naitwa Robert Taga kutoka Narok County, Narok North, specifically Oloropil Ward. Last election nilikuwa chama ya ODM. Nilikuwa nimetafuta MCA na nilikuwa nimekosa kura na election na kura 50 peke yake. Na ile kitu imenifanya nipende DCP ni wakati kulikuwa na election ya ndugu yetu Douglas. Mimi nilikuwa hapo nikimsaidia kwa sababu mimi ni mwanabiashara Narok Town na hata hapa Nairobi na Kisii. Na niliona vitu vitatu. Na ninataka kushukuru sana jamii ya Wakikuyu. For the first time in history, nimeona Wakikuyu wakipigia Masai kura na shida mingi sana. Kwa sababu Masigo Nderi, Mashariani na St. Peters walikuwa wakipigwa wakirudi ama wanunuliwe, wakisumbuliwa, wanaenda wanarudi. Na walikuwa wanapigia ndugu yetu kutoka jamii ya Wamasai kura. Sijaiona hata wakipata shida wakipigia Mkikuyu yao kama vile walitusaidia. Kwa hivyo nataka kuambia hiyo jamii ya Wakikuyu, asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. La pili, Mheshimiwa Rigathi, Wamasai wamesema kule, sisi tukitoka chama ya ODM, kwamba ule party leader tuko naye saa hii anaitwa Oburu. Na Wamasai huko wamesema kama Oburu anashindwa kuingia gari yake mwenyewe, ni kuteremuka kuja kufanya kampeni ya ODM Narok ndiye ataweza. Kama Oburu anashindwa, for real, kama Oburu anashindwa kuingia gari yake kwa nyumba yake, ni huyo mtu tutangoja huko aje aseme mambo ya ODM. So tumesema kabla deposit ilipwe, kabla deposit ya ODM ilipwe na Ruto, sisi hatutangoja Oburu aje. Tuko na mtu tumeona na macho yetu, amekuja kufanya kampeni ya watu yao huko, hachagui ni nani, ambaye ni Rigathigachagua. Ya mwisho, nishukuru sana mtu anaitwa Ngogoyo. For the first time nilimuona yeye Tallying Center. Kuna mtu anaitwa Ngogoyo na kuna mama mwingine MP wa Naivasha, sijui kama ndiye anaitwa Kihara. Hawa watu wamekuja kutusaidia sana. Kama jamii ya Wamasai, hatutasahau watu. Tutawaita tena tuwapatie zawadi. Wamekuja, wametusaidia sana, wamepata baridi, wamepata shida yote, tunawashukuru. Kwa hivyo rasmi, nataka kuambia ndugu zangu hapa, sisi kama ward ya Oloropil, kama tutakuwa 10, kama tutakuwa 20, mimi ni mmoja wao, nyinyi mtupe nomination na mtaona ile kazi itafanyika pale. So tumekuja rasmi na chini ya Masigonde pamoja na Oropoya, na mimi rasmi leo nimekuja hiyo chama ya DCP, na Mungu awabariki sana. Thank you so much.
Asante, msitoke hapa kidogo, Unajua party leader wetu alianzisha formula ingine ambaye naona inaenda kuumiza yeye. Alianzisha formula inaitwa shares. Sasa hii chama sasa tunataka tuanze kugawana hizi shares. Wamasai wamejitokeza kwa nguvu kabisa, si ndio? Na hata wametuambia wako na mrembo anasimama kiti cha women representative. Ako hapa atusalamie tu.
Your Excellency, the People's Deputy President, Deputy Party Leader, all DCP leaders, the elects, wananchi, hamjambo. Kwa majina naitwa Verasius Nemayan Shukuru kutoka Narok County, Narok East, na Regiankare Kekonyokie Ward. Na niko hapa kwa niaba ya Gen Z. Gen Z mko hapa? Youth mko hapa? Aya, nashukuru Your Excellency kwa kutupatia nafasi kama youth. We feel represented here. Na tutaingia ground, tutafute hizi viti na tutaleta viti hapa DCP. Watu wana Regiankare ground pale Narok County, nasema one term. Si ni one term? Asanteni.
Asante sana. Nimeshangaa sana wakati party leader wetu alikuwa anaongea, wale watu wamekaa kule nyuma walikuwa wanasikia tu wakiangalia. Lakini wakati woman rep ameanza kuongea wananua shingo ba. Hey! Chama iko na maneno. Basi Mheshimiwa Kamwaro nataka umalizie alafu tuende next.
Haya. DCP. Arambe. Asante sana. Your Excellency, mimi kwa niaba ya watu wa Narok, particularly Narok Town Ward, nataka kusema asante sana. Tulifanya kazi. Simuliona vile Kasongo alitumwagia tear gas kiongozi wangu na akasema hatutafika Narok. Tulifika hatukufika? Simuliona? Na wakaweka roadblock watu zaidi ya askari 200 na town akatumwagia tear gas. Sasa nyinyi mliona Narok has spoken. Town ya Narok, DCP ndio nani? MCA wetu. Si ndio? Walikuwa anasema ati hii chama ni ya Wakikuyu ni ya mlima peke yake. Hapo Narok town ni Morima. Si ni Maasai katikati ya kabisa Osoruru alongishwa Maasai. Katikati ya Maasai. Si tumefika hapo? That is just a sign of things to come. Narok sasa imebadilika. Pesa ile imemwagika. Wamefika mpaka hapo. Kila mtu kwa wako Narok sasa. Lakini si tulimwashinda. Nataka kusema hivi kwa jamii ya Wamasai. Wayeti akaba yok GACHAGUA. Wale wipo wagine itashi yor maasani. Nemebi koltongani lenye. Amana adala kijelo la masikonde. Kakimani ele? Ekimani ele? Iwashira. Rigiji alikuja huko akasema sisi wa Maasai ni masemeji, si ndio? Sisi ni masemeji. Na alisema mahali ambapo hata kuja kufinya jamii ya Wamasai. Na huko akasimamisha Ole Masikonde na tukapata hiyo kiti. Alitufinyilia kweli. For the first time in the history of voting in Narok town, in Narok, the rural people and town voted together. I want to say thank you to the people of Narok. I want to say thank you to the people of business community. Kikuyu ambao wako Narok. Inasema asante sana kwa sababu mlijaribu kununuliwa lakini mkasimama imara. Nataka kusema asante. Kutoka Kajiado ni Murima. Waache hiyo mchezo bwana. This is a national party. Arambe! Arambe! Mimi nitaita Rigiji kwangu nyumbani na nyinyi wote mnakaribishwa. Buje muone vile tunakaribika kwa. Asante sana.
Thank you. Asanteni sana jamii ya Ma. So ningependa kutambua pia Mheshimiwa Moses ambaye step down kwa Masikonde, alikuwa kwa chama chetu cha DCP. So ningependa kubulisha tuwebue via watu. Ulifanya kazi mzuri sana. Yeye ndio step down akaruhusu Masikonde. Asante sana. Tunashukuru kabisa Moses. Asante. Tungependa twende Pwani sasa. Tusikie kile Kiswahili cha Pwani. Ndio tumekuwa tukiongea tu ya mtaa. Sasa nataka tusikie Kiswahili, tumuite Mheshimiwa Stanley Keng, akawa deputy speaker 2 terms na amekuja kusimama ubunge. Nataka kumhakikishia ukiwa DCP bado tutakusupport kama mbunge. Karibu sana.
Basi kiongozi wetu wa chama Mheshimiwa Rigathigachagua, naibu kiongozi Mheshimiwa Malala, SG wetu na viongozi wote na wananchi wote, hamjambo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asalamu alaikum. DCP. Basi nichukue nafasi ya kwanza niweze kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa nafasi ambayo ametupatia ili tuweze kujumuika pamoja hapa. Pili, naomba kushukuru kiongozi wetu na viongozi wote wa chama ambao wameweza kusimama na watu wa Magarini. Mimi nilikuwa mgombea wa kiti cha ubunge Magarini na niliona ile support ambayo tuliweza kupata kutoka kwa kiongozi wetu wa chama na viongozi wote. Kwa hivyo leo nikiwa hapa nipeane shukrani zangu za dhati kwa ile support ambayo tuliweza kupata kutoka kwa chama, na nichukue nafasi hii niweze kuwashukuru watu wa Magarini. Niseme kwamba Magarini kulikuwa na changamoto nyingi. Ile vitisho ambao tuliweza kupata, part leader, watu wa Magarini waliweza kutekwa nyara, watu wa Magarini waliweza kupigwa, wakateswa, wakafanyiwa ukatili na unyama, ati kwa sababu walikuwa na msimamo wa kuweza kusimama na DCP. Ule wizi na ule ukora ambao waliweza kutufanyia. Kwa hivyo sisi bado tuko na msimamo na tutaendelea kusimama imara kuhakikisha kwamba tunasimama katika haki na tuweze kutetea demokrasia na uongozi katika taifa letu la Kenya na hasa pale kwetu Magarini. Na katika hayo nishukuru sana uongozi wa chama kwa kuweza kututambua wana Magarini na kutupatia nafasi tuweze kuwakilisha katika NEC. Nataka niseme ni heshima kubwa ambayo mmeweza kutupatia na tuko tayari tuweze kushirikiana ili tuhakikishe kwamba tunasukuma na kujenga chama chetu na kusukuma mbele ili tuweze kuwa washindi. Na part leader ulisema kwamba utakuja Kilifi. Tunakukaribisha. Unapofika Kilifi tutaweza kushirikiana kikamilifu ili kuona kwamba tunazidi kujenga uhusiano na kuweka mikakati ili tuweze kusonga mbele. Nasema asanteni sana na tutazidi kushirikiana.
Go. Mheshimiwa wakili Edgar Busiega ambaye ameteuliwa kuingia katika chama NEC ya chama cha DCP. Mheshimiwa,
well, I've been treated as a family. I talk to the party leader as a friend and my father. Therefore, this is home. I thank the party for giving me the position to serve in NEC. It's now my turn to give service to this party. A while back, I heard the party leader saying he wants lieutenants. He wants followers in form of Orengo, in form of Otiende Amolo, as Raila Odinga head. Now he has that chance in me. And I promise to serve the party with loyalty and diligence. What we saw in Malava, my people, I want to tell you, we approached Malava as a united opposition. As we stepped down for DAP, indeed, we won the Malava election. What came out is an imposition. It was not an election. There was bribery. Watu wangu walipewa mkate na sausage na soda. that is how Kasongo has reduced our people. There was extreme violence. Mimi na Malala huyu tulikuwa tunatafuta kama sungura. We were playing hide and seek because of our lives. But we have comfort in what the party leader has stated, that a people united cannot be defeated. And in 2027, they'll not be able to do that throughout the country. And therefore, we will win. Asante sana. And God bless this great party.
Asante sana. Bas, kumbe iko Waluyo anaweza ongea kizungu mzuri hivyo. Ya watu wanatudharau sana. Huyu Kasongo anatudharau sana. Atuhonga la mkate na soda. Huyu mtu. Bas, tutapatia viongozi wawili kwa niaba ya wabunge, viongozi watatu kwa niaba ya MCAs, wabunge na seneti. One each, and then tufunge mkutano wetu. So kwa niaba ya MCAs, tungependa kupatia Honorable Karanja Stanley kutoka Nakuru akuje atusalamie. Bas, sijui kama sauti ilirudi. Akuje atusalamie haraka kidogo mheshimiwa. Alafu tuwe na mheshimiwa mmoja kwa niaba ya wabunge atatambua wabunge wenzao. You'll recognize these MCs, yes. All of them.
Party leader, viongozi wote ambao wako hapa, hamjambo. Harambee! Harambee! Mimi kwa wale wasionijua, mimi naitwa Karanja Wamboi wa Mariamu, mtoto ya single mother. Mimi ndiye Secretary General wa MCAs Kenya, na kwa hivyo mheshimiwa Your Excellency, sasa utanipatia hawa watu officially, ili sasa tuweze kupigana na nyangumi ambao tuko nao. Your Excellency, mimi nitasema mambo mawili alafu nitabue waheshimiwa ambao tuko nao. Sisi, jambo la kwanza nahurumia MCAs. Hata kama mmechaguliwa, lakini jambo la kwanza nawahurumia. Na Your Excellency utatusaidia hapa. MCA anapochaguliwa kama vile mmechaguliwa, ati anaenda tena anapiga magoti kuomba mtu naye alipigiwa kura kama yeye. Sasa mimi naulizaga, kwani ile kura iwe inachagua MCA? Kwani ile kura imechagua MCA? Kwani imerogwa? Ati ile ambayo inachagua governor na ile inachagua mtu mwingine ati ifai. So Your Excellency, kwa sababu chama iko, mimi MCAs wawe na ward development kiti. Hii habari ya kuinamia mtu kama Mungu, kwani tutainama paka magoti yaishe? Kwani tupo ama Your Excellency hapa tusaidie. Mtu anajifanya kamugu ati kwamba usipomuomba hawezi fanya nini? So Your Excellency tusaidia watu, ile miradi ambayo ilikuwa inaendelea kwa isifa. Sasa Your Excellency, mtu ambaye ni more than 80 years, an octogenarian, atawezaje kuambia mtu ambaye amesoma kuli ataendelea? Hata kuona yeye, mnasema ati yeye haoni future, lakini anataka kutuambia future na yeye haioni. So Your Excellency, hiyo ndio baba tunataka tuangalie, na tuangalilie watu wetu, na mwisho tuambie president. Wewe president uliambia, tulipeleka na ulikuwa kwa wakati ulikuwa naibu wa rais, tukapeleka MCA kama hawa, president akawaambia mambo mpaka sasa hayajafanyika. Kwani hii promise ni kujenga Babeli haitawaisha? Yani unatuambia mambo ambayo hayuko hapa. Tuna MCAs ambao tumekuja nao, Tuna Honorable Riz Bogua Murang'a. Pigia makofi. Unajua mtu akiokoka anaanza kuona roho wa Mungu. Honorable, ninajisoma na niko hapa. Honorable Muna Musa Rogai. Ukisema unapigiwa makofi. Honorable Kago Samuel Mweki. Pigiani makofi hawa watu. Ile kutezwa tunatezwa na hii serikali. Hata kama tukienda kwa Mungu hatutafanyiwa kesi. Sisi tunaenda direct. Honorable Anita Thobe Nyeri. Honorable Karani Utawala. Honorable David Wanyoike Kariobangi North. Honorable sasa Masikondes umekuwa hapo Aduda pia, na pia tuna Honorable Diangui Kiamaiko, na pia tuna wengine wakutajwa. Tuna Honorable Wajef. Honorable Wajef rafiki yako mheshimiwa yuko hapa. Tuna our minority leader Nakuru anaitwa Wajoi, na pia tuna na unajua Your Excellency yule ndiye alifukuzwa na CS. CS anaingia kituo na yeye hakuchaguliwa na mtu, ni appointed, anaenda kuchagua kupiga mtu ambaye amechaguliwa. Podo. Na alikuwa majority leader. Nani siku? Good. Kerenyaga mpigie, na huyu Your Excellency tunapigana naye sana. Honorable Moshina Dongo. Kiama iko sawa. Ni hatukuweka. So you Your Excellency, huyu ni Honorable Goale. Alikuwa DS wetu wakati wa maandamano wa Karen Bagala. Pigani ya makofi. Kuna mwingine nimeacha. Hiyo ndio jeshi ambayo itatoa wale watu ambao tuliambia Mungu naye tusaidie. Sisi tumetezeka Mungu. Hata wewe Mungu fanya kitu.
Asante. Wapi makofi ya Secretary General. Bas alikuwa amesahau MCAs watatu, ningependa pia kuwatambua. Huyo ambaye alikuwa MCA asimame ya wave. Paka watu wajue alikuwa MCA. Na forma wote. Ambaye alikuwa MCA na tuko na mheshimiwa Meja Dong alikuwa councilor. Hawa MCAs bwana. MCAs. Alafu na mheshimiwa Cleophas Malala ambaye pia alikuwa MCA. Asante. Tuko na former MCAs, tafadhali kama mko hapa msimame tafadhali, tunawatambua, tunawapenda. Mheshimiwa Anita MCA, ukitoka hapa uende kwa ofisi ya Secretary General uchukue barua yako ya warning. Next time ukikuja kwa chama usikuje kama umevaa hiyo rangi tafadhali. Warning letter inakungoja pale. Sindio? Basi sasa tukaribishe mheshimiwa Jane Kiara kwa niaba ya wabunge akuja tusalamia.
Asante sana DPL, Your Excellency, our hosts of today, the winners. Takaniende hapa. Ndio nataka waone miguu. Kuna miguu mzuri. Harambe. Harambe. Your Excellency, this is a good meeting. It's a good meeting. Ndio tujipigie makofi kwa ile kazi tulifanya. Tujipigie makofi. Your Excellency, you charged us as Nakuru to go to Narok. Watu wa Nakuru simameni. Mariamu hakusema kuna mahali walitembea na tumbo kama nyoka wakijificha. Asanteni sana. Team, Your Excellency, kama kuna kitu imefanyika mambo ya Narok ama wa Masai na wa Kikuyu. Thank you very much. Sit down. Kulingana na vile pesa ilitumika. Mimi na Mheshimiwa Gogoyo tulikuwa tunawindwa kama swara. Kuna timu iliongozwa na national government ikiongozwa na Betty Maina. Betty Maina uliniwacha hapo. Tulifurushwa this violence Ava. Goons zile zilienda huko, they were imported from Nairobi and we know that. Kuna CS alituma goons and you remember me posting it ya kwamba kuna watu wamefurujwa. Lakini na nyinyi, this was an important meeting because people are feeling low. They were feeling low because of Mbere, yet uko ulienda kusaidia. Huyo hakuwa DCP. Ulienda kusaidia and you did your best, but our soldiers did a great job. Asante. This is the party of the future. Wabunge. Iko mheshimiwa Wandeto kutoka huko Nyeri Tetu. Huyu alienda alikuwa anasaidia huko mbele. So thank you very much. Mjipe nguvu. Let us keep strong. Let us build this party because it's the party of the future. Asanteni sana.
Asante. Mheshimiwa Ngongoyo amesema umemharibia jina sana. Ati kwamba yeye aliacha mama kwa vita, si ndio? Ajua akasema nisipompatia nafasi watu watadhania yeye yako na. Acha tukaribishe Mheshimiwa Ngongoyo ajitetee. Na tuambie kwa nini uliacha mama bwana.
Asante Mheshimiwa Cleo. Kwanza kakinuka unajiokoa kwanza. Alafu mama na mimi ndio niko na watoto wadogo wa kule. Your Excellency, mimi sina mambo mengi. Kwanza kwa wale wameshinda watatu, pongezi na tunashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu. Kwa watu wa DCP tuko na chama nzuri na baraka mingi ya Mwenyezi Mungu. And we have one of the best party leaders. Mtu ambaye anaweza shikilia candidate, and we are confident we are going to an election with the best leadership. Na nikimalizia, wale walishinda vizuri, Mumbuni, pongezi. Pale Chwele, MCA wa speaker, pongezi. MCA wa Atuoli, pongezi. Wale walishinda kwa ukora, Ndakwa, unajua huku shinda Seth Panyako, you are a GMO MP. Modhende, you are a GMO MP. How wawili, they never won genuinely. Si ni kweli? Asanteni sana wale walishinda, Masikonde, Okwiri pamoja na Waroi, hawa walishinda genuinely. Ndakwa huku shinda genuinely. Wewe Modhende huku shinda genuinely. Those are GMO politicians from State House, Kasongo, GMO MPs. GMO forever.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Ngongoyo ambaye ni kienyeji. Mbunge kienyeji, si ndio? Wale wengine wamesema Ndakwa. Wewe ni GMO, si ndio? Modhende ni inamaanisha nini kwa Kizungu? Kwa Kimasai, I think when you want to say coded language, you go to Masai. Bas kwa niaba ya maseneta, hatu kuangalia udogo wa kaunti, tuliangalia nywele. Nani yako na nywele mingi? Tukaribishe mheshimiwa.
Asante sana MCA Mheshimiwa Cleopas Malala. Ni MC na ni MCA na ni sawa tu. Your Excellency party leader wetu Mheshimiwa Rigathigachagua pamoja na firstborns wetu wa chama chetu cha DCP na viongozi wote. DCP Harambee. Hapana, unajua mimi msiposema wandam vizuri mimi nitakaa chini. Unajua mimi ni mtu ya wandam kabisa. Harambee. Aende asiende. Mimi nataka nishukuru sana. I want to thank you very much Your Excellency, our party leader, kwa sababu ya mambo mengi umesema mambo mazuri sana. And I want to just echo the words that have been said by those who have spoken before me. In you, Your Excellency Rigathigachagua, we have an extremely good party leader. In you, we have a very good general. We are following a general mwenye anajua vita tunaenda na njia gani. And you are also following a general mwenye anajua kupigana hii vita. Unajua hata Masikonde anajua. And this is the kind of party leader that anybody would want. Siku ile askari wamefunga barabara na guns wameletwa na tear gas inaletwa. Tunataka party leader anaweza tafuta kofia, helmet na ingie kwa hiyo town hata kama mambo imechemuka. Na huyo party leader hapana mwingine. Hatutaki muoga kwa sababu sisi wenyewe sio waoga. We have a very good party leader in you. Na sisi, our responsibility is to build our party. Our responsibility is to build our party. The Democracy for the Citizens Party. Mambo ya United Opposition tumeachia party leader ataenda kupanga. Lakini yetu ni kupanga maneno ya chama yetu. Ikiwezekana tuchukue viti yote hii Kenya. Hiyo ndio furaha yetu na tutafurahia sana. So wewe William Ruto, wewe kwacha maneno ya kupanga maneno yetu ya siasa. Na wewe unatujua. Na unajua rigathigachagua. Unamjua. You know him, unamjua. Na ndio maana unamuogopa. Ndio maana unamrushia tear gas. Kwa hivyo relax. Dawa ambayo sisi kama DCP tumedunga wewe inaitwa intravenous. Dawa inaitwa intravenous. Ukishadungwa hata upige nduru, hata uruka juu, lazima dawa ishe ndio tutoe sindano, na tumedunga ndani. Na hatuwezi kutoa dawa ambayo tumedunga wewe. Na kama unafikiria sisi tunacheza na wewe, if you actually think we are joking with you. Ulisema chama ya DCP ni chama ya mlima. Tukaenda huko Narok, tukaangusha wewe na watu yako ya broad based. Tukaenda huko Kisa, tukaangusha wewe na watu yako ya broad based. Tukakuja Capital City. Ile kiti peke yake ilikuwa Capital City moja. Na nyinyi aspirants muangalie vizuri. Unajua huyu Wanyoike mimi nimekaa na yeye. Kumbe huyu Wanyoike amesimama mara 3. Kitu imeokoa yeye ni DCP. Kwa hivyo kama wewe unataka kuingia bunge, njia ya kuingia bunge ni hapa DCP. Baada ya kusimama akakosa network. Kitu ilimpatia network ni chama yetu ya DCP. Kama wewe William Ruto unaona kama ni mchezo. Ile mahali hatujatest vizuri. Ile mahali hatujatest vizuri tujue vile tuko ni hapo Rift Valley. Na hatutaki kututest mahali nyingine. Ambia MC yako ya Sugoi alisign tukuje tushindane na wewe tuone vile mambo itaenda. Hapo kwako nyumbani. If you are actually confident that our party is a village party, cause a by-election in your own place. Mwisho, sisi tutajipanga na tutakuwa pamoja. And I want to ask you, mtusaidie. Tukae pamoja na tulete watu wetu pamoja. We have our own candidates. Kuanzia juu mpaka chini. As a party, we have a presidential candidate. Tuko naye ama hatuna? We have our president. Blessings. Wewe enda kwa meza, ongea kama presidential candidate wengine. Tunaomba kabisa ikiwezekana, kwa sababu ule mtu William Ruto anaogopa na ule mtu tuko sure kabisa wakati mtaenda mpige formula muone vile tatusaidia, tutaweka na wewe enda negotiate na watu wenzako vile mtatueleza kama kiongozi wetu tutafuata wewe. Mambo ya kufukuza William Ruto. Wewe William Ruto, wewe unajua barabara yako ya kwenda Sugoi last week ilikuwa 80 km/h. Hii wiki imekuwa 120 km/h. Na tutasukuma wewe mpaka ifike 180 km/h. Aende ama asiende. Alidanganya chama yetu ni chama ya msituni. Alisema ni chama ya mlima. Narok ni wapi? Narok ni mlima. Nairobi ni wapi? Ni mlima. Tutasukuma, tusukume. Tusukume, 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 tusukume. Ikiwezekana tutasukuma yeye mpaka tuachie hapo Sugoi. Tukifikisha yeye mlango ya Sugoi, anaweza shikana na watu wenzake na tuendelee. Mwisho kabisa, Your Excellency, we just want to call on the IEBC. The IEBC, you have no dog in any fight ambayo inahusisha an election. You saw the kind of violence that was met on the DCP party. You saw the kind of harassment that was meted on our candidates and our supporters. We want to tell you, you are given an opportunity for the people of Kenya to gain confidence in the way you can run an election. And we must say, as a party, we are extremely disappointed, that players in an election can take over a polling station and you go ahead and announce results from that polling station. Shame on you, IBC. You have to retract your... You yourselves are the ones that allowed the government to overrun people with goons, because you allowed, and you said in your statement that you want to allow police in plain clothes. Tangia siku gani askari walienda election in plain clothes? You are breeding very bad presidents and you are putting on notice. Niko hapa na maseneta wengi, na unajua maseneta ni watu waonekanagi sana. Hebu karibiani hapa ndio muonekane, maseneta ndio muonekane hapa kwa line. You can't confuse me with Senator Karungo. Senator Karungo ni mweupe, mimi ni mweusi. Senator Karungo anachanua nywele, mimi sichani. Senator Karungo ana ndevu kidogo, mimi niko na mingi. Hata sauti hatufananishi, acha uone.
Sema jina ground. Sema jina ground. Kiti ya MP na kiti ya MCA gani imekaribia ground? Ya MCA. Tuko na watu wangapi wengi ambao walichaguliwa? Hiyo ni kumaanisha ground inasema nini? Hiyo ni kumaanisha ground ni DCP. Hiyo ni kumaanisha wananchi wakipewa nafasi na uhuru wa kupiga kura bila serikali kuingilia, watachagua watu wa...
Sauti yake ni tofauti na yangu.
Harambee! Harambee! Unajua Cleo tulikuwa na Senate na ana madharau kidogo. Amesema ati ataita senator yule ako na nywele nyingi. Na hakusema nywele iko wapi. Harambee! Unajua sisi tumeamua na tunataka kusema ya kwamba sisi watu wa chama cha DCP tumeamua kufukuza hii serikali, kwa sababu hii serikali ilituambia ya kwamba itaondoa linda mama ilete linda ng'ombe. Sisi tunauliza nyinyi mnaweza fanya namna hiyo namna gani? Kwa hivyo, na nikasikia Gogoyo amesema ya kwamba hiyo sindano ilikuwa idunge ng'ombe, wameonyesha ya kwamba ni mpaka warudishe linda mama. Sisi tunasema siku ya leo tunapongeza hawa ndugu zetu ambao wameshinda na tunaendelea kuwashukuru. Harambee! Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Asanteni sana. Unasikia hii mtu ndio maana labda alikuwa nakataza kuongea, ni mtu mchokozi. Sikrio sasa amesema ile nywele anaona, si ananiona tu, ananiangalia, anaona vile anaona. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Ile wamemtupa kule kwa UDA, kwa UDA, akuje kwa chama cha DCP. Tunamkaribisha sana na nitamshika mkono kama ndugu yangu wa kule nyumbani. Asante sana. Si mnataka So ODM was number 9. alafu UD
DCP? See DCP? Ndiye agonge gonge. Our party leader, members of parliament and all invited guests. Asanti sana kwa kuitikia mwaliko wetu. Hata kama ilikuwa short notice na mmefika nyote. I want to thank you so much, all our aspirants. Nilikuwa naambia Cleo hapa saa hii tuliweka candidates 5 tukashinda viti 3. Tukiangalia hapa saa hii kwa 5 mmekaa 3 tuko ready na viti. Sasa sisi wote ni waheshimiwa. Si ndio? So I want to thank mine is to recognize all the teams which are here from the secretariat. I want to thank the secretariat so much for the work you have done in organizing this event and even organizing for the by-elections mpaka tukamaliza tukashinda hizi viti 3. Wapigiwe makofi secretariat. I have a special team led by our chairperson for elections board who is here. Najua wengi hamjui, nataka akuje mbele mjue leo. She's a very ready. Alipanga hii nini yote mpaka tukashinda hii. The interviews we did, opinion polls mpaka tukapata kina Masikonde. Tupigie chairperson wetu makofi. Huyu anaitwa Wanjiru. Yeye ndiye chairperson wetu. Yeye ametupangia akatupea the 3 wenye walishinda na wale wengine kina Kenga. Tumpigie makofi. Asante sana Wanjiru. Tuko na our NEC members who are here also, led by our chairman who is going to come and speak. Nao pia nataka wasimame muwapigie makofi. NEC members. NEC members, asante sana. Huyu anaitwa Ann, is our national treasurer. Huyu anaitwa Masiga Kuya, is the secretary for education. This is my deputy, anaitwa Oreka Mwaro. Mheshimiwa Mwadhi is our national vice chairperson. Huyo ni director weka chini. Huyu anaitwa Mbae, is the secretary for planning. Huyu ndiye bishop, head of religious caucus. Na huyo anaitwa Mheshimiwa Mwita kutoka Kulia, is the deputy treasurer. Huyo mwenye nimekalisha, huyo is a director political affairs, anaitwa Stano. Huyo akona team which has been helping us and has been praying for us and has been doing a lot of work for us. There is a team from the diaspora. Na wamekuja wako hapa na sisi, led by Alex. Hii team, I think they were 13, Your Excellency. They came when member of our diaspora. Na huyo anaitwa Alex. Hii ndio ile timu ili host boss for 1 month in US. So tuwapigie makofi. Asante. Niko na timu ingine special sana. Nataka ku-recognize the team from Nakuru, hata kama Jena ame-recognize for the work they did in Narok. Boss aliniambia hii team ya Nakuru waende wasaidie Narok. Nataka team ya Nakuru isimame, led by Simba and Dr. Kariuki and Dr. Washira. Ule Simba is our